Is this the apocalypse?
That's the assless chaps I've been talking about, boys.
They are. They're Mungus's gang is. They're kind of freaky.
Yeah.
They're not just a regular gang.
I want to see what the initiation process.
Oh man, no, you don't.
Yeah.
I guarantee, sir, you do not.
There's an orifice
Yeah.
that's getting wrecked to get
man.
into there. I don't know which one, but
Many
barbarism's
all
worse,
of the
people.
orifices are going to get wrecked all at the same time.
Eric, what is mead?
So,
Yeah,
so
right.
mead is the oldest alcohol ever produced. They originally started making it in ancient China, 8,000 BC, using honey as the source for fermentation.
Okay. So it's all honey based.
Right.
Okay.
The difference between wine and mead is basically just a honey for mead, sugar, any kind of sugar for wine.
I know you brought us the jalapeno.
So that seems to be a favorite amongst everybody that I've shared.
Shared it with.
Yeah.
Should we try a little?
Nah, that's a great segue,
It's a
right
segue
there.
right
Yeah.
there.
Sounds like a great segue to me.
I'm gonna clean the palate and get some water.
Oh yeah, great idea. It's like the Pepsi challenge.
But I'm liking this because I love the color of it.
Yeah.
It's a great color.
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa. Settle down. Well, welcome everybody to another exciting edition.
The video was on me.
No, that's okay.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. So
Well, welcome everybody to another exciting edition of Our Town Podcast. Yes, it is episode 166, boys.
What?
Yes, and we are coming to you from beautiful and historic downtown Renton in the Cedar Stream Studios, right here on 3rd and Main. Give Jeff a buzz if you need any recording assistance.
I'll hook you up.
He'll hook you up. Tonight, boys, we've got a special guest, Eric Taunt, of a new venture, Taunt Winery,
Very good.
LLC. He's making mead.
Making the mead.
Making the mead, which I have very limited understanding of. So I'm hoping he's going to come in and teach us a little bit about the meads.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So-
Tasty chemistry. Love it.
Before that, boys, tonight's safe word is Control-Alt-Delete. So if you're not feeling safe, just yell out Control-Alt-Delete, and we'll stop this here program and check on you. Folks can do it at home. Just yell out Control-Alt-Delete.
Charles, safe word?
Safe word.
Yeah.
It's all one word.
All one word.
Control-Alt-Delete.
Okay.
Take your cats for a walk. Rub some lotion on your feet.
Yep. Make
Go-
some bread.
Oh, that's a great idea. Make
Just-
some bread and some soup.
That's right.
Ooh,
Or
nice.
watch your cat do it. You know how your cat does that?
Yeah. Making biscuits.
Making biscuits.
Making biscuits. And then when you're ready, just hit play again and come back and rejoin us. That's because I found out in 1998 they were making Toy Story 2. Pixar was making Toy Story 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
And they were about 90% done with the movie when an animator accidentally
Push
No
control
way.
alt delete.
deleted
No,
everything that they had worked on.
No.
He went in to clear a couple of files and ended up some weird prompt. I don't think it was Control Alt Delete, but some weird prompt that deleted the whole fucking thing. And that's when they discovered that they also, their backup system hadn't been turned on for like a month.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So they lost the entire movie.
Oh,
Not just the stuff that they've
Yeah.
been working on, but the entire thing. Thankfully, there was a gal, I thought I wrote her name down. Galen Sussman. She had just had a baby and was working from home. And thank Christ,
Oh,
thank somebody, thank the backup
that's
gods,
Jesus' favorite film, actually.
that she was doing her own backups
Oh.
onto her computer. So she actually had the movie. So heart attack moment, freak out session. A couple days later, they find out she's got the backups. They reload the movie. They did lose about a week's worth of
She's
production
better
on it.
than months.
But this is hundreds or thousands of hours
Ah,
of animators.
yeah.
But oh my God, I can't
Wow.
even imagine.
wow.
Somebody was
Hopefully
like,
she got a bonus, right? Just for,
Yeah.
proper planning.
Yeah, she's the only smart one in the room. Yeah, just weird, man.
Oof.
You're working on a multi-million-dollar, I don't know how much money.
Investment.
I bet it was a lot.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
After Toy Story was such a huge
Yeah.
hit, right?
What a scary moment that
Hey,
must
you
have
don't have
been in their
backup
world.
systems in place
I did. And that
for
bananas.
everything you
Yeah.
do. It's just gnarly.
Yeah.
It was a-
Well,
it
it
was-
turns out they did, but they didn't have them on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they were using dial-up. Like,
I remember seeing not Toy Story, but Pixar's very first animation where they won, where the snowman was in the snow globe type of thing, and and the light bulb type
Yeah.
of thing. They were doing that sort
Oh,
of
yeah.
thing. And Steve Jobs got involved and helped them with their computers and
nice.
donated computers and stuff. But
Right on.
we showed that at the Pioneer Square Saloon for movie night. I had started a thing when I was managing down there called, it was just movie night. And so I'd go to Scarecrow Video and I'd grab random movies. And one of them was like all the winners of the 1998, shorts.
Nice.
Uh,
And that was one of the.
Yeah. IBM had one, The Power of 10. Have you ever seen The Power of 10?
No.
It's where you go in and you go into someone that's sitting on Central Park. It's a 5,000 foot view, and it zooms down into somebody's hand that's holding onto an apple, sitting on a nice, blanket. And then you get your perspective of where you're at right there in that moment. And then you go out 10 meters.
Oh.
10 times 10 is 100 meters.
Crazy.
100 times 10 is 200 meters, and so on. And that exponential rate, you go out into the universe. And so IBM put this together, and it was really a cool thing, because then they zoom all the way back in and double time back to the apple or the hand in Central Park, and they go into the atom. They go into the world, and it's equally as far in
Jeez.
as it is as far out as we can see, maybe even further. So things can get as infinitesimally small as they can get big. I just remember watching that and just being blown away.
Yeah.
And then we had some people that did, we had random movie night where people would bring in their own videos. And, I'm like all like nervous. I'm putting on a show.
There's the
and
videotape
everything.
I found under my parents'
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
somebody had made a
Oh.
video, like a homemade movie of some stuff, like wandering around Seattle and such. And then all of a sudden it just, at one part, it just breaks and it's just porn. It's just
And everybody's just whooping it.
yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh, what do I do now?
Just leave it. Yeah, geez.
Yeah, that was funny. So anyway,
Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
yeah,
Pixar.
John Lasseter, that's the Pixar guy. He was the keynote address when my wife Danny graduated from the San Francisco Institute of Art.
Oh, that's neat.
he
that's
was
very
the
cool.
keynote guy. that
he's
spoke.
he's a big deal.
Slouch. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a big deal.
Well, and the Toy Story technology, it takes, you have to jump into it. You leave your life with your wife, and you leave your life with your kids, and you just immerse yourself into that whole thing for like 2 or 3 years.
Oh yeah.
So when they went to go do Toy Story 2 or 3, I think they had a conversation where she was like, you sure you want to do that? Because you're going to be gone for so long, right? And anyway, Lasseter, good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh boy. Well, moving on to headlines. Get the safe word ready, boys,
Right.
because we are still at war.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah.
with Iran. Yeah, there's been some crazy just stuff kind of related to it, minor stuff, but it's just so much stuff throwing not spaghetti but monkey shit at the wall,
Just
and
monkey
letting
shit.
it sit.
Yeah.
On Monday, President Trump claimed that he spoke to a former president, U.S. president, said they had a good conversation about Iran, and that certain president told him that he wished he had done what Trump is doing right now. He said, Trump quote said, he said, I wish I did, but they didn't do it. I'm doing it. So the news organizations reached out to every living former president.
There's 3, isn't there?
There's 3,
Yeah.
Clinton, Bush W, and Obama.
What'd they say?
All 3 said they have not spoken to Trump in a very long time.
Is he a liar?
A liar
Yeah.
or dementia. Maybe he had a conversation in his head.
Maybe a
And
little
just,
bit of both.
well, I think he does that also,
Yeah.
where he just kind of makes stuff up in his head
Yeah.
and pretends it's real.
And pretend-
Because nobody calls him on his shit. No accountability is bad.
Yes.
And it is leading to the death of people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
People are dying, right?
Lots of people.
Just
Yeah, it's not okay. It's not okay. And big decisions like this take a lot of thought, right? They deserve planning and
yes.
really a lot of severity and a lot of gravity. And you really got to,
Yeah.
you got to think this kind of stuff
And
through, man.
collaboration as well. I mean,
Yeah.
he can't be
Yeah.
the best at everything that he claims to be,
No.
but he does. And so then
Because
he
he's
looks at
never-
what somebody else says and he goes with his own,
Yeah.
he goes off script.
Because he's never held to account. He's never been held to account.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, because at this point,
That's bad for a
the
person.
thousands of civilian deaths already, but also 13 American service members and killed,
Yeah.
and 180 plus wounded
Yeah.
is, I think, the
And
latest count that I've got.
Yeah. And those are in bases away from.
Any of the
Yeah. Yeah. No, the warfare is different now than it was.
yeah,
It
sure
really is.
Yeah.
And by no means am I defending the Iranian regime, man. They're terrible, terrible death cult members who also don't feel bad about murdering people, right? But this is not the way to get rid of them. The United States is so fortunate because we are in such a place economically, geographically, et cetera, where we could choose to be the very best, right? And nobody could make us not the best.
Yeah.
Right. So that means we are actively choosing not to be the best.
Right.
And people are dying for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really a tragedy.
It really is.
Yeah.
And speaking of Jeff, you were saying collaboration and stuff. So Strait of Hormuz closed because of mining and bombings, and there's been sort of this back and forth. It's open, come on through. Oh no, we need naval escorts. Oh no, tanker ships should be fine.
Yeah.
We've destroyed Iran's ability to do anything. We've sunk all their boats, all this stuff, but
Right.
it's still
Dangerous.
virtually closed as
Yeah.
far as I know.
Well, they're saying that
Well,
the
Iran-
Iranians are closing it.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And how are they closing it if they don't have any military?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
using
it's a-
logic. Is that a problem?
21 mile across at
Yep.
one point
Yeah.
at the
I
narrowest.
think that's finished. Yeah.
Yeah. Just nuts. And that's where we talked about this last week, 5%.
But that also, that whole 21 miles can't take takers. A decent portion of it can.
Yes,
But not all of it.
yeah.
Right.
You
So-
got to be right up the
yeah.
middle. Yeah, no, a big portion.
And
of it
then they're
can.
saying stuff like, well, if you trade oil in Chinese yuan, you can pass,
Yes.
and their boats are passing. It's like, I don't know. And we have 2 more weeks. If the strait is closed for 3 or more weeks, worldwide recession.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
it's
what did we talk about earlier? Food
Yeah, 'cause
shortages
it'll-
because of fertilizer.
fertilizer and diesel fuel.
Yeah.
Both those costs will just destroy farmers.
Yes.
Right.
So the administration has called on allies and places like China to come help keep the strait open. I don't know how you do that. So back in the 80s during the oil crisis, American naval ships were escorting tankers through the strait. That was when Iran and Iraq were at war with each other, and they weren't shooting missiles at
and they
US
needed the
targets.
income from the strait.
And they needed the income from the strait. One missile from Iraq or one missile from Iran that hits an American ship, that would have been
Armageddon.
would have been,
Oh, we were done what we did.
doing what
later.
we're doing now,
Yeah.
right? Which would have been catastrophic to both of their countries. So they're not going to shoot a missile at a tanker that's got an American destroyer sitting next to it.
I wouldn't.
What's happening now? It's America attacking. So now they don't have that limitation.
And now they've got cheap drones because missiles are really expensive.
Right.
Even for those guys.
Do you
Right.
believe that we're out of missiles?
Kinda. I mean,
Why would we believe?
well,
that we're
and we
fucking out
don't
of
have
missiles?
any minesweepers.
Yeah. Because they brought them
Yeah.
back
And then decommissioned them
and
because they're going to do some new tech that didn't work.
Yeah.
Huh. So
Because
maybe
the
the most
minesweepers have to be either wood or fiberglass or some kind of combination of both, right? Because if they're in the
magnetic,
magnetic from the mine.
hardcore, dude. Man,
I don't want
humans
that
are
job.
bonkers. Come on,
That job.
humans. We got to knock this kind of man. We're really good at killing each other.
Yeah.
Man, we got to turn all that effort, brain power, and momentum into something else.
Yeah.
We got to stop.
Yeah, turn it into something good.
Turn it into something good. So to alleviate some of the oil shortages that are happening right now, the administration has gone ahead and taken some of the sanctions off of Russian oil.
Yeah, dude. Even though there is decent amounts of evidence that they are abetting our enemies.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
If Iran, because Iran right now is our enemy,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Getting
we're in a
intelligence
shooting war.
and other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, I know. So Russia has done, I mean,
so Russia's profiting
yes.
right now
yeah,
off of, they're like the only ones that are profiting off
that are
of,
doing really well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's a
awesome.
But it's only 30 days of sanctions relief. It's like, but that's going to be like at least $10 billion in profits for them that they can,
Then now they can funnel into their war.
yes,
Yeah.
et cetera. The war against us sooner or later.
Yes.
I don't know, man. It's really dunder. These guys are either really dumb or completely manipulated by Russia. And I can kind of go a little bit of both
Yeah.
with that.
It's not inconceivable.
Yeah.
It's both.
And geez, what the fuck? We got to stop. It's not good, man.
So asked when the war is going to be over. And this was just a bizarre statement from any sitting president. He was asked, when do you know the war's over? What's the goal? What's the end goal? And Trump said, I'll know it when I feel it in my bones. That's when I'll know that it's time.
Why does this guy keep getting a free pass? No other president could have said that.
No.
In our entire 250-year history.
It's when we know the nuclear capabilities are destroyed. It's when we know that the regime has been changed. It's when we know that, the Iranian people can make their own democratic decisions. No, it's when I feel it in my bones.
Yeah. Just so he can be a slick, slippery devil. He doesn't have to be accountable when he fails. Right. I mean, it's really bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, what are we going to do? Send a bunch of special force guy to grab all this uranium?
That's what they're talking
really?
about.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
I mean, is the only way to do it.
To grab Karg Island or to
to get the uranium.
Man,
And I don't know
really?
if that's where it's at.
No,
but
I don't see that.
yeah, there was
happening,
somebody
dude.
that was talking, former generals, like you got to have like 200 special forces that know what they're doing when it comes to the uranium.
To infiltrate an underground lab?
To
Really?
infiltrate an underground lab,
That sounds like something on TV, dude.
get the uranium, and get back out.
You want to know what was working? The inspections.
Yes,
They really were.
the cameras they had there,
Yeah.
the regular,
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et
Yes.
cetera. right? Because they're huge facilities.
The
They're
regular
terribly
testing of the
complicated.
uranium to see
Yeah,
how,
dude.
what grade it was at.
Yeah.
And the Iranians were saying in the peace talks before this attack that they were willing to start downgrading the uranium to non-weapons grade.
Yeah, and I mean, they're liars too, right?
Absolutely,
but they want to sustain themselves,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And they were also they were building a bunch more other stuff like these drones, et cetera. And so they didn't really need a nuke, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Each Patriot missile costs like $13 million or $1 billion.
Jeez, no, I don't know.
Whatever it is,
the Patriot batteries are pretty effective against some things, but not against all things.
No.
And a $200 drone,
well, $10,000
little buzz bomb,
drone.
you know what I mean? It's like they
Right.
just send clusters of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's
All
a
you
whole
need is
different thing.
one
Yeah.
or two to get through.
Yeah, just to cause terror,
Yeah.
right? And if there are like boots on the ground on Karg Island or something, you don't think they're going to send tons of them,
Yeah.
right? Because it's like 15 miles off the shore or something. It's not that far.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Negotiation. All war ends with negotiation. So we need to decide what we'd be willing to be satisfied with.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, that's what Germany said today too, or yesterday. They said that we'll help with the war because we have a part to play in this as a NATO group. Although this is a 100% Donald Trump endeavor,
yeah.
his Germany's position is we'll negotiate, but we're not going to put boots on the ground or send any naval vessels.
Dude, why would they?
Yeah.
Why would they? It's ridiculous.
No,
for a
everybody-
self-inflicted wound.
The whole world
Right,
is
it's
looking
like,
at Donald Trump as a fucking nincompoop, and the Trump supporters, whatever that is called, MAGA. You're a MAGA supporter. You sound like a fucking Saturday afternoon cartoon.
Yeah, it is. It's so weird, but it's just my team, for better or worse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But man,
and you said it best.
Yeah,
they're killing people. People are
they're
dying.
dying. And I know Americans, and I've talked about this before. We really get mad about expensive gasoline. Yeah. We really do, because we're all in with automobiles, right? We have freeways instead of trains.
Yeah,
we isolate in our cars for hours a day.
Yeah,
I mean, that's our home away from home.
Yeah,
it really is. You bang up my car, we're gonna fight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like we take our automobiles terribly serious. Yeah, you know what I mean. But so I understand that. But people are dying.
What did you pay?
People are dying. Economies need to be seen as a reason for the promotion of life. It's not living to promote economies, right? We have it backwards, dude. Yeah. Right? It's like all economy, and I get it, man. Oil's a big deal. But it can't be more important than life and potential.
Here.
Yeah.
Here. Absolutely.
Man, we're backwards.
We are so backwards on that thought. Yeah, absolutely.
And it keeps getting driven down our throat.
Yes. Ugh, so dumb.
We
so that we can excuse the hoarders, the psychotic hoarders at the top, right? They keep pushing this on us and shoving it down our throats so that we will excuse their horrendous behavior at the top, right? Never really expecting us to get anywhere on that ladder, you know?
Yeah.
And I've already seen tons of posts about gas prices in places like California, and they're exaggerated. People are taking pictures of like $9 gas. There's no $9 gas anywhere in the country right now. There's not $9.
I wouldn't think so, yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But six and seven.
Sure.
Yeah.
6, 7 for sure.
Yeah.
But there's no 9. But
No.
we have the potential to get there quickly. But the point I'm trying to make is it's like, blame Gavin Newsom in California.
Yeah. It's the state gas tax that's doing
Washington State is the state gas tax.
Yeah.
It would have been the same as it was a month ago.
Yes.
If we
no. It's gonna diesel's up $1.20 something.
Yes.
Right in 2 weeks, bro. Yeah. Right. So that's like a 40% increase.
Right.
What?
What's that going to do to all your toilet paper?
Yeah. Exactly.
All your canned goods.
Exactly. And man, but then it ends up being fertilizer, rare earths, all these other plastics, blah, 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 blah. So just getting the product from anywhere, like making the stuff that your product goes into and then getting it to your house. And then. It's like, I mean, our economies are intertwined and terribly fucking complex, but business also likes predictability, right? And a gas tax you can plan around, right? This kind of like weird instability shit. Businesses, since there's never been pushback against profiteering against us, they're just going to tack it on the top end.
Yeah.
Right? Go, well, it could fluctuate between 6 and 7. So
we're
I'm
gonna go
gambling on 7.
Maybe
yes.
8, maybe
yeah.
8.
Because there's no rules against me profiteering if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a big game and we're not involved.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The rules
And
are
so, and
different.
again, any bit of these systems we can divorce ourselves from, hallelujah.
Do it. Build
Right?
a garden.
If you
Grow a
can
garden.
walk, to the store one time a month, right? Just for something light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom, that's a twofer, right? Whatever it might be. The more you can divorce from these terrible systems, the better off.
That's-
And remember,
Hallelujah.
and every dollar that we're putting into this warfare, that is a gas tax.
Yes.
We're still paying for that,
Yeah.
and it's for gas.
Yes.
So it's kind of a gas
Yeah.
tax.
Yeah. That makes a lot of
Right?
sense. Yeah.
You know
Every
what I mean?
bomb drop.
Yeah,
every-
dude, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A is stealing potential
Yeah.
from our people.
Yeah.
But B, there's a very real additional cost
Right.
besides blowing somebody's family up and having the blowback from that.
Yes.
Right? Oh man, people are dying. It's not cool, man.
Every dollar, and I think
Yeah.
they estimate $1 billion a day or
Something. It was
crazy
2
number
at the beginning, and now it's a little under
Like,
1.
yeah.
For now.
for now.
For now.
All that, you consider that gas tax.
Yeah. Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
$1 billion a day
Yeah.
on average.
That
Well,
guy's got to go.
Yeah, and if we want to be, because we're talking about how, because we are the number one exporter of oil, the number one producer of oil on the planet, and I think if we're not the number one in natural gas exporting and production, we're real fucking close. But that being said, look at all the intertwined things that have to happen. If that's not energy independence.
Yes.
That's production.
There's no such thing right now.
Yeah, no, but we could have.
Yeah.
Well, right. When Jimmy Carter was trying to get us that way,
Yes. Yeah.
right? It's like we could have been doing wind,
Yeah.
solar, geothermal, blah blah blah, all these other systems, nuclear, blah 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 blah, all these little systems to make us independent.
Yeah.
So that's just a completely for-profit game until we don't want to play that game anymore
Yes.
of drilling and exporting oil, right?
And I'm tired of people posting about stuff about gas prices and why the gas prices going. You're tied to a international economic system, a marketplace with oil.
Yeah.
It was
Right?
It was Biden.
Yeah.
It's always Biden.
Yeah.
And Obama.
It was the post First World War.
Sure.
Is what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Because that's when that's what it was all
It's a
about.
worldwide economic system. It's not a United States oil system.
No. And so when oil goes up in price, so does ours.
Right.
And so like, we're just going to sell it to us
Right.
for $50 a barrel.
Yeah, let's make it 40.
You know what I mean? It's like not a chance. Or what are you, a communist? And you want to nationalize it?
No.
Really?
No.
You know what I mean? It's like I would rather divorce from it as much as we can. And to me, and I say this all the time, is oil is too precious to burn. You can get medications from it, right? You can get life-saving materials, graphene, stuff like that. It's
That's a
way
good
more
point.
precious than just to burn and make
Carbon.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
it's-
point.
That's a great
I've never
point.
really thought about
No,
it.
But we
yeah.
burn like at 99.7% of the oil.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the 0.3 goes to plastics, pharmaceuticals, you know what I mean, et cetera.
That's an
So-
amazing stat too. Yeah. Yeah.
It's bananas.
Yeah.
It's bananas.
Yes.
But the process is, I mean, it's not going away, kids.
Yeah.
But we should at least be making the steps to get away from it.
But Mike, windmills cause
Did whale
Whales to go
boners or
nuts.
something so fucking
do
weird,
they get
dude.
boners? Is
Yeah.
that why I get a
But
boner
and
every
I've
time I
seen stuff
drive
like
over?
this is
90?
what a
Yes.
wind farm does to birds or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
shut the fuck up, dude. Man, spewing. I mean, we have burned trillions of tons of coal.
That's
You know what
why
I mean?
have anal
That's a real
warts.
thing. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't harm birds.
Yeah.
No, but
Really?
it harms my
Digging all
wart.
that out of
Right.
mountains, mountain removal,
Yes.
coal
to
mining.
get to the coal.
Man, but we could do hydrothermal. Nah. We're drilling now. We could do that tomorrow. Nah.
No.
Tidal motion.
Now we're the drill, baby, drill.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Mother
No,
sucker.
but can I throw one
crusher.
story in here that we didn't do? Is and I don't know if this was on our predictions for the year. It might have been, but Putin is really worried about getting murdered and thrown out of power. So he's turned off the internet in Moscow.
Really?
Yeah.
This just happened?
Boop. Yeah, this whole last week.
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
Which is interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, America's not talking about it, which is interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, he's worried about getting assassinated.
So he turned off.
Yeah,
the internet.
having a military coup more than assassination.
Sure.
Because the hardliners are like, dude, you haven't won Ukraine yet? 4 years in?
Yes.
The death of a generation of white kids.
Not to mention all the money.
Yeah, dude, and the money. Yeah. No, I mean, the meat grinder for the Russian youth, et cetera, and everybody else that they forced into it, I mean, it's awful. It is awful.
Wow.
And they're losing this war. Ukraine is winning this war.
With drones.
They really are. They're blowing dudes apart, man. I mean, it's an awful way to go.
Jesus. You hear that?
Yeah.
Nightmares. Talk about
But that means that then don't invade. Ukraine didn't invade you guys.
Yeah.
You guys invaded Ukraine.
Yes.
But that's one more example, just like they did in Nepal. And where was the last one?
Yes. I
Yeah,
can't
they
remember,
just did
but
it
yes.
again, dude.
Yeah.
So, well, Iran for one.
Sure.
And so when we're saying overthrow your government, they can't hear you
Right.
because the bad guys turned it the fuck off.
Yes.
Right? It's like, man, do not trust these big internet companies. They don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care for you, dude. They don't. Get a ham radio.
Yeah, there was a funny meme that I saw. We've never done our favorite memes of the week, which we should do, but it was, hey, let me know what your CB handle is, so when they shut it all down, I can still find you.
Breaker, anyone there?
Yeah.
Come on, truckers, talk with Teddy
That
Bear.
would be a snow puppy or something.
BJ and the bear.
Yeah. Man, I know.
This is the rubber duck.
But have a secondary, and remember, a bunch of stuff on your phone is GPS enabled, dude. A lot of it.
Yes,
a lot of those apps need a constant feed, dude.
Right.
That's why when you turn your phone off and you turn it back on, mass shit happens, right? So have a secondary system or just a plan.
Yeah.
If that goes down, how do you contact your people and how do they contact you? And what the fuck is the plan when you do get in contact?
Get an abacus.
Yo, I do love my invisible abacus.
Yeah.
Flip, 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 flip.
Yeah, CB radio, just a home unit is not that expensive.
No,
right?
they're really not.
And you
They're
don't
really
need
not.
licensing for
No,
that,
you don't.
right?
No, you don't. That's the citizen band.
And it'll carry...
I don't know, number of miles, but then you could just move on down the line with that.
Sure.
And I think even those, you can find repeaters for them and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, there's probably in times of war or times of strife, there's
Yeah.
probably a way of giving it 20 watts or whatever, like finding boost
Oh, yeah.
boost something, right?
Yeah. And even a small radio, because like a 5-watter, if you get that big antenna thingy, oh man, all of a sudden, because when you have the little stubby antenna, you're getting 3 miles.
Yeah.
But you get a 48-inch band, it's just like a ribbon.
Yeah.
A ribbon antenna. Now it's 12 miles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
You know what I mean? For like $9.
How many people do you know that live in a 12-mile radius?
Yeah. And then they
From
can
someone
go
they
12.
love, right?
Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, we oftentimes live fairly close to our loved ones. And if you could at least get closer to them and then be able to
Enough to
communicate
say,
them.
hey, we need to meet up at Plan C.
Yeah. Good
Right?
idea.
Breaker.
At the Walmart.
Yeah.
We're taking over the Walmart.
Yeah, and people really take it time right now to go do that. Like, don't fucking wait until there's a Armageddon. Go do that.
Yeah.
Go make a plan. Speak with your kids. Talk with your community. Speak with your church or volunteer. Give of something to the cause of being prepared.
Yeah. Preparation prevents panic.
Yeah.
It also prevents hemorrhoids.
Well, Preparation H does.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, treats them anyway.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Preparation H, what'd you say?
Boys in this state.
Do we really need TV ads for hemorrhoid cream?
I like
Was
them.
there just a big enough problem as to where
Just
they
go in and
you just go, hey, pharmacist,
we know it's
I need
there.
ass cream.
Yeah.
Where
Well, how many different brands of
are
ass
there?
cream are there?
Monostat
Because-
6.5.
Yeah. You know what? I blame big hemorrhoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Big ass cream. They're taking over the airwaves.
Big hemorrhoids taking over there. Yeah.
This town's only got enough room for one ass cream. That's me.
Oh, man. Speaking of ass cream, on March 9th, here in Washington State, lawmakers, the legislature passed a 9.9%
Yeah.
tax on personal income above $1 million per year.
Yeah.
For the first, this is a first income tax
Yeah.
for this state, which makes me a little nervous.
Because it might very well trickle down to everybody else. Yeah.
Yes.
At
We
least to
don't
the middle
need-
class.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't need an income tax here.
No, not
Not
without
yet.
guarantees and other tax
Yes,
relief.
exactly.
But this really was to
Exactly.
get rid of part of this is just trying to make up a budget gap.
Yes.
And they did it with the weird emergency thing.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of and it's not really going to go to the same. We got a couple of good things out of it. Like kids are going to get free meals at school and shit like that. It's like,
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
this is projected to generate about
Yeah.
$3.5 billion, maybe $4 billion. And
surprise
this
me.
only affects 21,000
Yeah.
filers in this state.
And it's only begins after the 1 million benchmark.
Correct.
So it's not up to that first million.
Correct.
It's like, so it just like back in the old progressive tax days, that's how we got like the Carnegie libraries and all that shit. It's because they're like, I don't want to give it to the government. I'm going to start my own foundation,
right.
right? Charitable giving and all that kind of stuff. It's like, so hopefully this motivates people to do that. And I was listening to an expert today, a professor of sociology, and his expert is in rich people taxes. And do people move away? And no, they don't.
Yeah.
Statistically, it's poor people who have to move.
Yeah, that's what
to
everybody's
chase
been
money.
talking about. It's like, well,
Yeah.
you're not going to get, Seahawk players and Mariner
Yeah.
players here
Man.
because they're not going to want to come
Yeah.
here because of this tax.
Nonsense.
And it's funny because somebody else, I think it was Michael Dare, who I follow quite a bit, but there was a little video, and I think it was AI generated, but this guy screaming about, well, if you're going to tax me, 6% of my income after $1 million, I'm just going to stop at $1 million, because why is it worth getting 30 cents on the dollar after, and it's not
Yeah,
30 cents,
yeah.
but
No.
why is it worth getting 30 cents on the dollar after $1 million? So I'll just, go fishing, I'll go boating, and I'll send all my workers home. No, you won't. You want the 30 cents on the dollar.
Yes.
Motherfucker. You still
Especially
want.
if it's your workers doing it.
Yes.
Yes.
What are you doing for that
Yeah.
30 cents on the
Man,
dollar?
I know.
You're not going
But that's
anywhere.
always the argument, dude. And we've been buying into it since the Reagan days.
Yeah,
Right? Because look at what happened in the progressive tax era.
Yes.
Oh, the highways,
Right.
right? Real educational facilities that still, because a lot of that's local tax work, so they kind of got fucked too. But oh man, so much good shit, let alone going to the moon.
Yes.
Right. But all the things we take for granted was because of a progressive tax rate.
Yeah. When
Don't
when
kid yourself otherwise, dude.
corporate
Yeah.
tax rate was in the 30s or the 40s.
Yeah.
Lower 20s at least.
Well, yeah. Now it's in the teens.
Well, yeah, and there's just so many loopholes now, right?
Yeah, so many loopholes,
so that's
yeah.
kind of the thing.
Yeah.
And stuff like this really needs to be federal anyway,
Yeah.
because if it's not, then the businesses can go place to place.
Yeah.
But this is an individual tax rate for households, so it's not a business,
Right.
just a business.
Yeah.
tax.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
we have built-in loopholes that just
I know.
basically
I know.
dictate the direction business goes and the mind and the thinking that people have to have in order to exist in this society.
Yeah.
The society is built on profit and money and upward mobility. If you get rid of that and you put another carrot out there, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and I'm not even against upward mobility, but it's the hoarding that gets bad. Because on your way upwards, you have to spend every step of the fucking way, typically, right? So that's
Yeah.
good for the larger economic whole. Whether it's good for ourselves or
Right.
whatever, I guess another question. But it's the top earners who just hoard so much, man.
Well, the system's built.
Yeah.
They write the laws that then Congress
they have
passes
the ear.
because they, you know, if you know how to play the game and you're part of the good old boys club and you went to this Yale school or this, that, and the other school, you get special access to those people. So when someone that's wealthy, like Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos or whoever, Zuckerberg, says, oh, you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, or you got to go and everybody, it's available for everybody. It's the American dream. Well, that dream's a lie as fuck, because if you don't know the right people and you didn't go to the right schools and don't know the right formula because you didn't go to that class, because they are the ones that basically dictate the upper echelon of how business works, and banking class, and everything.
The Epstein class.
Correct. Yeah. So if you have people that are writing the laws, you got to be a part of a big, you've got to basically go to Epstein Island, sleep with children, you know, eat babies or whatever you got to do in order to go play that game.
Yeah. And it's not impossible for somebody to do that whole bootstrap thing. And God bless everybody that's been able to manage. It takes a lot of luck. It takes a lot of hard work, but there's a lot of luck.
A lot of luck and a lot of foundation that all of us have built together.
Yes.
Right. So no, even bootstraps implies way more independence. This is real.
Yeah.
But there's no such thing as a lone wolf human.
Yes.
They just don't exist.
Yeah.
It's just not possible.
Yeah.
Right. It's like
you got help along the way.
Elon Musk is not a
no.
He was part of a family that was part of a bunch
they had
of
millions of dollars.
Bezos's dad was part of DARPA. Zuckerberg's parents were, you know, I don't know.
He was going to Harvard.
Yeah, well, not even just Harvard. You can go to Harvard if you're smart. The families that you're involved with and their connections to bigger companies and previous things that have been going on in the world, that's the big deal, is that you're connected to a connective tissue that allows for you to, someone's going to invest in you because they're going to prop you up. It's like the music industry.
Yeah, you can fail with other people's money upwards.
Yeah. And the music industry or the cinema industry, movie industry, that's all the same thing. P. Diddy basically brings you in, says, yeah, we're going to make you a star. They put voiceovers or voice correcting whatever on your voice, auto-tune. They pay you a lot of money. They put you up on billboards. They dress you in pretty clothes. You got great tits. You got a nice ass. And you got a great singing voice, supposedly. But it's all based on their system that you have to play the game in. And so it's not fair for everybody.
Yeah, and it's all these guys that are you know, born on third base or somewhere between third and home.
Yeah,
telling us to pull our shit up by our own bootstraps. Yeah,
right.
But
fuck them.
Right.
Well, let's get divorced. Right.
Yes.
Because I don't want to throw the baby with the bathwater, but the ears of the policymakers shouldn't be exclusively on the rich. Yeah. The rich are a citizen, maybe. Right. I don't. Elon Musk isn't really a citizen, but each citizen has a voice. They don't get a larger seat at the table just because they don't. That's not how that is supposed to be, dude. Right. That's the corruption of
that's
it.
The pay to play kind of model.
Yeah.
Why no? Let's do it by how much taxes they paid.
Yeah.
Percentage wise.
Yeah.
Who gets the bigger vote?
I mean, I would just settle for a reason.
Yeah.
I'll settle for reason.
I'm with
Who's reasonable?
There's no reason.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Man.
Speaking of crazy things happening in the world, 200,000 immigrant truck drivers are about to get their licenses pulled. Talk about bad timing.
I mean, that's a lot.
The gas prices going up now you might have a shortage of about 200,000 truck drivers leaving the road. This was because there's a new Trump administration rule that takes effect the week you're watching this, that bars immigrants who are asylum seekers, refugees, or recipients of DACA. Yeah. They cannot obtain a renewal on their commercial driver's license.
Yeah, that means an interesting flex. That's a surprising number.
Drivers. Yeah. I knew this was coming. I didn't realize it was 200,000 drivers. There's a lot of trucks on the road.
That's going to raise costs too, man.
Are we talking like for food and that sort of thing, or just all the way across the board? Any and every
commercial drivers,
driver,
Okay.
which I would think mostly big trucks, but I bet that's everything.
It
right?
could be, yeah. It
Commercial
could be
drivers.
local
Yeah.
produce.
I don't know. That's a big deal. But all these guys are doomed because, Musk wants robotic.
Yeah.
They all do, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, because then your truck runs 24/7. If you don't have to have a human involved.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, they don't have to stop and do their required breaks.
No
and
books,
stuff,
no fucking nothing,
no
dude.
logs,
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Pull into the truck stop every once in a while and slide a new battery in and pull the old one out.
Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's coming immediately, if not sooner.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's terrifying to think that we, at one point in our future, not so distantly probably, that we're going to be in our cars and our car is going to stop driving where we want it to go and take us somewhere we don't want to go. It's possible.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like autonomy, like, oh, cool, autonomy. I can have sex in my car. I can, eat a pizza and not worry about anything and have
Eat a pizza while having sex.
Now you're
That's why you
Hopefully
come to
not while
our
you're
town
driving.
podcast, people. We're innovators over here.
I just need an arm to come down. Another one to come down.
Robot arms everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not wrong.
Comb
though.
my hair and put my makeup on too.
Yeah, that's why we shouldn't. I mean, we should push back. We are more. There's more of us than they are of them. And the example that we showed, the economy, was when Kimmel got pushed off the air. It's a great example, and it's the most current one I can think of, which is when he got pushed off the air and Disney people just started to pull their subscriptions. That hit them where it hurts, because their systems fail when they don't have those dollars coming in. And any sustained period of time that we as a group can stop buying X, right? Whether it's a Tesla or whether it's, I don't need to just
whatever it might be,
whatever it might be,
and not just as a flavor of the month, but being able to extricate and divorce ourselves from these systems for whatever amount of time that is.
I like how you say that. Divorce yourself from that.
Oh yeah, it's a shitty relationship, man. Right?
Yeah,
it is, and
it's a toxic.
Trust me, I've
you've been there.
Just kidding, ladies.
Oh man,
most of you.
Jeff, what's the national debt at right now? The U.S. national debt.
I'm going to throw a number out there. Let's say it's $39 trillion.
Yes, that's about what they
Is that right?
Yeah.
But there is one. He's the faculty director of the Penn Wharton budget model. He's a top fiscal economist. Is suggesting that the actual national debt is $100 million.
$100 trillion.
Yeah.
Sorry, $100 trillion. This guy's name is Kent Smetters.
Mr. Smetters.
He's saying that the U.S. government is reporting its financing under different accounting rules than would normally apply to normal
like
businesses and stuff, like a publicly traded corporation. He pointed out that the debt to GDP ratio wouldn't be the current level of 100%, which is bad enough. He says we'd be reporting a debt to GDP ratio closer to 300%.
Yeah. Man.
So the gap between that, he's saying, is not a rounding error. It's a deliberate product of federal accounting standards designed to keep the full picture hidden from the public.
Well, and not just the public, but the rating systems and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So, man,
what a weird game, dude. And remember, that's mostly since Reagan.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
20% of it was just the first Trump administration.
Right.
20 to 25. Right.
Yeah, because
I think 6. Yeah, it was
Clinton. It was the air quotes paid off. Right.
Yeah.
When
I think the
Clinton left.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You mean balanced?
Well, not just a balanced budget, because he doesn't write the budget, but I guess he presents the budget.
But the debt was wiped out.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
so we've done 39 trillion at the minimum and 100 at the most.
Yes.
Since
2000.
Yeah, since Slick Willie.
Yes.
And check out our freeways.
Yeah. We throw a lot of money at freeways, bro.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
But trillions of dollars, we've got bridges that are failing.
We could have
no, because we're not investing in us, dude.
Here to Washington,
obviously not.
DC.
Oh yeah.
How about
obviously
Flint, Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Just
it's
any community
anything that would help the majority of the people is ignored.
Yeah, it's not a
Man,
democracy.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
We're just vehicles for wealth transfer to the top.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And it's annoying. And it either it's gonna last and we'll fail as a species, because if this goes on too much longer, we're done. Make no mistake. Or we'll kind of get our shit together and have a real actual golden age for our species.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Huh. I mean, we really can go either direction depending on what we choose.
Yeah. We deserve it.
Do we? I don't know. I go back and
No,
forth.
we
with it.
do.
I
think
like to think we do, but then, man.
Are you saying we deserve what we get?
No, I'm saying
we deserve a golden age.
deserve a golden age, and not just
I would
an
like to think so.
age,
Mike's
but-
saying we deserve what we get.
Yeah, why we deserve and get what we choose.
Yes.
Oh, it's all an input
Yes.
and a choice.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is. It's absolutely a choice. And to sit on our couches and to put our thumbs up our ass and pretend like someone else is going to take care of it. There's no time for
But
like
Jeff,
now.
Jeff, the Masked Singer's on. I got no time for.
Oh yeah.
I like Gladiator myself.
You like movies
American
about
Gladiator.
Dancing with the Stars is on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
And we also
distraction.
deserve entertainment because humans make
Oh,
art.
absolutely.
And I don't. Is Dance with the Stars art? Arguably, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
My
and we should
Dancing
share
with the
our-
Stars is Janelle.
Aw.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry,
I
Mike.
don't
Go
know.
ahead.
Put that
Yeah.
I don't know.
I apologize.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on it because, and I ask people this. I go, are we able to self-govern? Can we guarantee each other agency? Can we, as a species, be a democracy? Can we? Because it's never really manifested.
Yeah.
It's kind of manifested,
It's-
but for the
it's-
most part, it's just been a softer vehicle for that upwards
Yeah.
distribution of wealth and power.
Well, we were
Right.
given the future thought that we were going to have a 3-day work week or a
Secondary Bill of Rights. Yeah.
right,
yeah.
and we were going to have this great life where we could just pursue our own dreams and do our own thing. Which, if you put that into play, I think that if you were to like let people not work, support them, people would finally find their tribes, because so many people go to work and they don't want to go to that job, right? How many times do we come in here and go, jobs, what the fuck
I
are
know.
those,
Am I right?
Dumb.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Dumb.
So I really think that if we were to give that a shot, there's a possibility people will find joy and our consciousness will go up, our like-mindedness, our interests, our excitement, our joy. Instead of waiting to go down the road till I'm 65, retire, jump on a cruise ship, and then die.
Hey, that's what Dad did.
You know? Yeah. Poor
I
dad.
think
I
that's
know.
why, like, Elon Musk is saying that AI is going to come in and we're going to get that kind of thing, where we're only going to have to work a couple days a week.
But
You think
where
he's-
has he ever
the-
shown us that?
No, it's
Yeah.
the version. You're right. It's the version of the 50s playbook of them telling of us of a utopian future
that we're never going to get?
that we're never going to get to.
Yes.
Yeah.
And once we are told about it, like in the 50s, that was the start of the decline and the inflation and the separation
Yeah.
of families
Just
and
hang
stuff.
in there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Just like the fucking nuclear bombs that Iran has. Next week they're going to have them. Next week they're going to have. They've been saying that for
Yeah, they're 2 weeks
years.
away.
2 weeks away. We've got to do it now.
I know. Well, and you guys are kind of proving my point. Is because we're not willing to be curious first and foremost, and try to read into it and really get information,
Yeah.
as opposed to just be told, right? And just go with the face value stuff. And B, we're afraid of our own agency and afraid of our own power, so much so that we'd give it away without thought.
Yep.
Right.
We do give away our own power, man.
Most
time.
of every day.
All the time.
Yeah, I don't know, but I really think we could pull it off because I've seen enough examples where kindness did rule the day. And you hear about all the time, earthquake happens, some lady picks up an abandoned baby.
Right.
That diminishes her chances of survival, but it's the right thing to do.
Right.
So that is what is done. Right.
Mike,
We've
is that
seen
what you learned in the
Cert
class?
to pick up babies.
Yeah. What about the 100 babies over there that are already in the
I
truck
know,
ready to
well,
go?
Yeah, it's the most good for the most people. But I'm a
I know
John
what you mean.
Stuart Mill fan.
Yeah.
Because utilitarianism is how do we create a society self, a household, a larger society, and then a species where it's the most good for the most people.
Yeah.
It seems logical.
Yeah.
That's
That
very
seems
logical.
reasonable. Yes.
Yeah.
And not just a technocratic society where it's just like only nuts and bolts, only nuts and bolts.
We're stuck in the Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah.
Right. Someone's got to hack the system.
Gotta hack it.
Where's Kirk when you need him?
You got to chop your arm off.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you this. So when I was a kid, I imagined when I was very young that we would put chips in our head so we can learn Spanish or German or whatever,
Sweet.
and or math,
Like
whatever.
Matrix kind of
Exactly.
thing. Yeah,
No, that's kind of
Yeah.
where we're headed, right? And I've also at the same time thought when there was problems going on, and I think it had to do with maybe Watergate or the Iran conflict, the hostage situation back in 79. I remember as a young kid thinking, we need a patriot. We need that person.
Statesman.
That well, no, the guy that plays the game. Like imagine Trump right now spinning on all these motherfuckers and all of a sudden creating that golden age.
He really ended up being a good guy.
And he ended up being the good guy.
Jeez,
right?
Yeah.
And it takes that imagination to believe that there's something valuable, because when I believed that there was going to be a chip, I didn't know what a computer was. I'd never heard of a computer. This is 1975, 76. I remember elementary school. And trust me, man, I didn't think we'd get to this advancement. People didn't think that weed would be legalized, right?
Yeah.
So when we all think positively and we think about something, we really do manifest what's going on.
We do, and we make it possible. Because even if it does take the baby steps to reach these things and the elbow grease, right, to make shit happen.
It takes the idea.
Without knowing it's possible and believing it's possible, ain't nothing going to get done.
No.
Ever.
I think there's a tipping point, too, of consciousness that plays into it, where a world where you get 3% or more of the world's consciousness towards a belief system that doesn't just always look at the negative, and we start looking at the positive, or towards a world or a system that can work or is possible. And we present it that way. We market it that way. We speak in that manner. We present ourselves with kindness and love and whatever. Every interaction we make, every choice we make, like you said, Mike, go and what did you say?
No, like walk to the store once a month.
Yeah, walk to the store once a month.
Earlier.
Walk to the store once a month and don't buy that particular product because they're doing such a vote with your dollar. It takes a group of people to that.
Buy local.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, just any step is a good step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that needs to be broadcast, right?
We need to believe that, yes, like you're saying, we need to believe that change is possible, A, and B, that we can be agents of that change.
Bingo. That's a bingo. I love that. We are agents of change.
We can be.
Through every choice
and I
we
would
make.
say, yes, we are inherently anyway, because we still exist. We still make choices. We still make ripples in the ponds just by existing. So why not fucking own it and be an agent of that change?
And err on it going well.
Sure.
Let's err on it going well. We can repeat the pundits and the people that are out there throwing us garbage to regurgitate, but we can also think about the opposite. And I call that revision in my own mind. I oftentimes will have a negative thought. I'll have a judgment call on somebody and I say, peace be with you. I apologize. I wish you well. I am catching myself on those judgments. And it takes that refinement and that revision of what we normally lean towards, which I would say most of us have negative thoughts, right? We walk down the street and we look and judge, and then we watch the media and we go, oh, it'll never work. We're powerless. No, we're not. We have agency, Mike.
We're utilizing it anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah,
exactly.
But as far as go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, or hear me out. We can all wear assless chaps to Bartertown.
Fuck.
Hey, I didn't know it was an option. Count me
Mohawks
in.
and assless chaps.
When's this?
Pretty soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're getting there.
Well, if it
'Cause
doesn't
started
exist,
with
it's
the
going to
oil
now.
wars, right?
Yeah.
It did. Good chunk, good chunk, good
Yeah.
chunk.
Aren't chaps
But-
inherently assless?
Yeah, well, because typically you
But
would have
I think
something
Charles
underneath
just likes
the
to
boat, or
say
they're just
I
assless.
just
rubber
like to say
bands.
assless.
The ghost of David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
But as far as like the, the secret manifestation and such,
Mhm.
the reason I don't believe that to be true is I would live in a world of Lululemon. Everywhere I looked.
Oh, it's coming,
So,
Mike.
yeah,
It's coming.
God knows I've tried.
Could be. Down the street. Just,
Yeah, lifting and tucking.
Are there noises that go along with that Lululemon?
in his
line?
head.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got lollipops and gumdrops in his head. Well, speaking of Lululemon, boys, got good news. Playing grab ass with your mate
Speaking of.
is actually good for you.
Now, when you say
Proven study.
mate, are you talking about your buddy at the bar?
If that's who you play grab ass with, yeah.
Australia,
My dad always said, "Stop playing grab ass."
With your wife, your
Yes.
significant other, your boyfriend,
Lover.
girlfriend, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It reminds your partner when you walk by and cop a feel. The touch stimulates a release of oxytocin,
Tosin.
Oh, yeah.
in your body. That's the love hormone, right? Helps reduce stress, lower blood pressure, promote feelings of closeness and happiness.
You said hormone.
I did. So yeah, I mean, it positively impacts your mental and physical well-being, and it also helps strengthen emotional bonds when she turns around and slugs you.
Yeah.
Does it help with the Preparation H application? Yeah. Does it heal hemorrhoids?
Cream.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm guilty. I mean, the wife bends over for any reason.
Smack
in front
that
of me,
ass.
man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
She wants you to.
yeah.
Time-honored tradition.
She might complain about it, but they all
She
love
really
it.
likes
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's when you start doing it to people just on the
Casually.
escalator. It's a bad idea.
Subway.
Yeah. Good job, baby. Boom.
Well done. So keep playing grab ass, everybody. In a weird story, a Ring camera in Manchester, Tennessee, captured a delivery, a DoorDash delivery that went viral. I don't know if you guys saw this.
Didn't.
There was an older guy, 78-year-old man named Richard. And if you watch the video, which I did, is he's carrying the order of food to deliver to this house. It was a one Starbucks drink that he's delivering, and he's gingerly trying to walk up the steps to the front of the house. He's taking his time.
I'm
'cause
watching
he's
your
an
hand. Does that
older
mean
general?
Does that mean
he's
we-
grabbing
he's on the handrail,
handrail to get himself up there?
Yeah.
So this guy sold insurance and retired 13 years ago, but his wife recently lost her job. So to supplement their income, he had to go back to work. And to get a job, the only job he could really find was to work for DoorDash.
Yeah.
And so this lady, husband, orders as a reward. It was like a treat for their daughter because she did something well in school or something. So he orders a Starbucks drink, and she wouldn't have noticed it. But her husband, who's disabled and stays home, told her to watch the video because it was odd to see this old guy kind of coming up the steps.
Yeah.
So she watched this. She said, man, why is this guy out here working? He should be retired. He should be enjoying life, all this stuff. So she jumped in her car. She recognized the car, drove around the neighborhood, found his house, and ran in and gave him like $200 as a tip.
Oh, man,
just to
that's
make him feel
nice.
better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, she's recounted the story, and somebody said, well, you should do a GoFundMe so the guy never has to work again, right? Try to raise some money. So she did a GoFundMe, raised $1 million.
Wow.
Is what it's up to now. But this guy was working like 12 hours a day to keep his.
Yeah, the hustle
eat his
economy
life.
is hard to make a living, dude. Oh, man.
Yeah.
At 78?
78 years old, having to go back to work.
Yeah.
I mean, if he did it by choice because he wanted to get out of the house, get away because his wife wouldn't let him play.
Yeah, and he's not doing that for 12 hours a
Not
day.
12 hours.
Yeah.
No, he's playing pool at the bar.
Yeah.
Honey, it was a slow day at
at the DoorDash.
Yeah,
So.
man.
Yeah, I mean, the guy worked his whole
That's
life
nice.
selling insurance.
Yeah,
doing
plus he
his
could,
thing.
split it with the lady's daughter or whatever.
Good.
Yeah.
pay for her.
Yeah, well, and she's buying. By the time that delivery is made, is that a $20 drink?
Probably.
You know what I mean? It's
Or
like,
with tip and everything.
jeez.
It's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fast food wasn't convenient enough, guys.
Convenient enough. Drive-throughs aren't convenient enough.
I will tell you though, when I was sick, there was nothing better than to order some Angelo's Italian,
Nice.
you know, steak with a side of pasta and
Just get it right at your door.
with a red
Yeah.
wine demi-glaze. Yeah, just come. I don't care if it's hot or not; it's fine. But boy, oh boy, it was convenient,
Yes.
but
Yeah,
expensive.
no, you don't have to clean anything, right?
No,
Oh, no, you're set.
no.
No, there is value to it.
That's a great story, though, Charles, and
Yeah.
I think it's really a testament to what we were saying earlier regarding, you know, we can do it.
Yeah.
You got to
I
people.
applaud the people that did it, but it's kind of one of those things where there's a news story about the kid that, you know, sells, you know, works his ass off to make these things so he can sell them to pay off his friend's school lunch bill.
Debt or something. It's like,
Debt.
well, why is there school lunch debt?
Why does he have to
Yeah,
do this? to
is the
pay off-
larger question. It's like, why
Yeah.
is this 78-year-old
Yeah.
person who worked enough to retire?
Right.
Mhm.
Well, how come the economic system is so parasitic
Yeah.
that he's forced back to work in his
Yeah.
golden years?
Sounds like
Well,
both he and his
Yeah.
wife.
And we throw away old people. Make no
Yeah,
mistake.
that's
It's like in most other times in history, if they had family, right, they just lived with family, right? And they didn't and just got to yell at everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like-
I know. When I get that age, I'm just going to show up at my kid's house, and just
yeah.
camp out on the porch until they
Yeah.
let me in.
I'm here. You knew this was going to happen. Don't act surprised.
I'll wipe my
Your
ass better next
turn.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh boy! Speaking of old things new again, vinyl sales cracked $1 billion in 2025.
Wow.
First time vinyl record sales have reached that number since 1983.
Wow.
I think it is. I have it written here somewhere. Yeah, 1983 was the first and last time it hit that number. $1 billion. That's 46.8 million units vinyl of all shapes and sizes sold.
That's today's. So yeah,
Today's.
49 million equal to
Yeah.
billion. Wow, dude.
It's equated to $1.04 billion sold last year. CDs also $312.4 million in sales.
Still.
Which is
Yeah.
amazing. I know a lot of, I think it's Gen Z that's embracing sort of that analog spirit.
It's not analog.
Yeah, I know. The albums are, but yeah,
albums
not
are,
CDs.
not
Yeah.
CDs.
You know, how dare they?
But like film
Like
cameras and stuff.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
The
yeah,
nostalgia of it all.
Yeah.
Right.
Nostalgia of it all. There is one note that when I was reading the comment section on this news story, and it kind of was like, oh, okay, I didn't think about that. Back when we were kids, it would hit $1 billion. Well, records were like
$7.99.
$7.99, $10 maybe. I was going to say $10.
I only paid $1 on Columbia House.
You
Penny.
And then
Oh, yeah,
change your
penny,
name.
sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
it was $1.
no,
And that's
yeah.
why I can't vote if
Yeah.
they pass this bill.
Yeah.
But now records cost like $30
Yeah.
to get vinyl. So maybe it's not as many
Or more,
units
or more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just bought 2 albums recently.
But new albums are like $30. Yeah.
30 to, I think
Yeah.
I paid 30 for one and 40 for another.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 40 was going to come autographed.
Yeah.
40's the new 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of them are that heavier grain.
Yeah, the 180.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
The Gets Out My Bod was not, but it was a colored vinyl.
Nice.
Yeah, they can do
Yeah.
some stuff like that, which makes it even more fun.
I
Yeah.
just bought
I,
a
I'll tell you, there's you guys have heard of Easy Street Records?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's why I bought
Of
that
course,
record.
Easy Street Records over in West Seattle. Get there, man. The Easy
Yeah.
Street is a great place. My first date with Janelle was at Easy Street.
nice.
Ah.
Get some breakfast.
We
there.
didn't look at any albums.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just the food.
We just sat and
Oh,
talked.
just sat and chatted.
I had
Nice.
I had an NA beer. She had a Manny's or a Rainier, and we just sat there and watched the world go by.
Right on.
It was great, and what a great store!
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really
Oh.
is. Yeah.
It's
And they've got, if you aren't on a mesmerizing first date, they got records.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, you'll find something that you want to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah, no,
recommend
I
it.
brought that Judas Priest live in Seattle on the Unleashed in the East tour.
Oh.
So 79, but at the Seattle Coliseum.
okay.
okay.
Yeah, for a 2-record set. So that's
Wow.
That was a live set.
Yeah, it's a live album.
Ah,
yeah,
fun.
stoked about that.
That's great.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the same night. I think I blew a couple $100 at Easy Street that night.
Nice. Yeah. Well worth it.
Yeah, so go to Easy Street Records. They're the people there are top notch. The space is great. They have live music from time to time. People stop in, bands stop in out of
Food
nowhere.
is good too.
Yep, food's great. Beverages are great. They got a little cool little tiki bar up
Yep.
Yeah.
top. So
Yeah.
vinyl,
Great place.
baby.
Vinyl, baby.
How much oil does the how many billion dollars?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
how much oil does that
Yeah.
fucking use?
Now they're going to be $50
That'll be
albums.
$50
Yeah.
for an album. Holy moly. Speaking of albums, $2 million album. We talked about this guy not that long ago, but Vinnie Vincent.
Oh, yeah.
Remember he was going to sell like weird individual CDs of the individual songs
Yeah.
and they were going to cost. Well, now he just wants to sell the album for $2 million.
Like what Wu-Tang did or whatever.
Guitar Mageddon.
Oh, man.
$2 million. And that price includes 10 finished songs, master artwork files, related posters, a separate vinyl and CD packaging art for each track, should the buyer choose to release the material on a song-by-song basis. The buyer would be able to issue the album in any format they choose, vinyl, CD, or otherwise, either in full or part, although all marketing plans would still require Vincent's approval.
Huh.
He's just trying. But I guess if you were going to go market all your songs, and let's say you put it on a website and you're going to sell each song for $2 a song, right?
So normally I think $1 a song, but
You would need a million people.
Yeah, dude.
Or $1 a song. You would need 2 million people to download those
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah. Dude.
Or you could just try to sell it for $2 million. And let
Yeah,
somebody else
I don't
grab it.
know. He's
I
not
don't-
Wu-Tang. I don't
He's
think
not
he's going to get
Wu-Tang.
that.
I don't think he's.
yeah.
And I don't know if this is some weird Gene Simmons style marketing ploy.
He's trying. He's trying. We're
Right.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're not going to do it.
And some billionaire might just go, fuck it, I'll buy it for $2 billion.
Yeah. Oh,
$2
yeah.
million, and I'll put it in a museum or something.
Yeah.
Or I'll
Yeah,
just
somebody
pack it
decorated.
away.
Yeah,
In
no.
5 years,
Yeah.
it'll be worth $20 million.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And and just like with artwork, those kind of artifacts are wealthy money. 'Cause you don't
Laundering.
get basically.
Basically, it's not,
disaster.
the art itself probably isn't worth $50 billion or $10 billion or whatever these people are paying for this big artworks, but they do work in conjunction with one another. The art world
Right,
does
NFT.
that to
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to the
manifest that.
NFTs?
No, I think they just went the way of the dodo with AI,
The
dude.
gorilla
Yeah.
thing, the
Yeah.
Dude.
monkey, the ape.
Who
Yeah.
fucking thought that was a good idea?
Oh my God, pump and dump,
Dump.
bro.
Put all their money into shit like that.
Yeah.
Mass people did.
Oh
Yeah, somebody
my
just
God.
spent $9 million on Kurt Cobain's Jaguar guitar. The one from Smells Like Teen Spirit, $9 million to buy that.
I heard what's his face is from Pink Floyd, Gilmore's
Oh.
guitar just sold for $14 million.
Oh man,
That black one that he,
jeez,
yeah.
the kid's a pretty good guitar player.
I'm not doubting it.
But yeah, but
Is the
you
guitar
won't
worth
get better if you're
14
playing that
million?
guitar.
No.
I mean, it's a
That's
wall.
a
can
lot
play-
of money, dude.
You can
Right,
play
yeah.
a Stradivarius, but the Stradivarius
It
is
doesn't
not going
make
to
it
sound
hits
very
that
good.
Perlman.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
play you.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know, but but that's just one of the many games that the wealthy can do because they're wealthy.
Yeah.
You know.
Call up their buddy and say, "Hey, buy my painting for $20 million,"
Yeah.
and say it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
And then another buddy buys another one for $20 million, and it's all like, "Yeah, this is what it's worth because someone paid that."
Right.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck you, Jackson
Yeah.
Pollock.
Yeah.
He'll add $1 for every time.
Is he
Somebody
dead?
said that.
I hope
I
he's.
think he's long gone.
Yeah, I think-
Is he long gone?
Because
Because
that was
no
he was painting
offense.
in like the 30s or something, wasn't he?
well, I think
40s?
yeah, a little later.
Maybe. I don't know. If you guys have any NFTs out there you just want to get rid of, we'll gladly accept them
Yeah.
as donations.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
We'll put
know.
them on our lockbox.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Our
Or
one
blockchain
lockbox
or whatever.
Yeah.
so weird. Well, we're cooked.
We're cooked.
We're cooked. Humanity
Boys,
doesn't have a chance.
speaking of guitarists, rest in peace, Phil Campbell.
Yes.
Passed away. I think he was 64. He
Oh,
was the
geez.
guitarist
Yeah.
with Motorhead for 3 decades. He started with the Orgasmatron.
That's a decent
album.
record.
It's a decent.
Yeah.
It was one of the
Yeah.
first Motorhead albums that I bought.
Yeah.
Because that was
I had
about
that
the
on
time
cassette,
frame.
too.
Yeah. He took over for Brian Robertson. He 16 albums with Motorhead.
Wow.
Which I didn't realize that he
No, I
had
did not
that
either. Yeah.
many albums, but yeah.
Especially in the modern era. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
Isn't Motorhead is it's Stymie or Limey?
Lemmy. Yeah.
Lemmy.
Yeah.
Lemmy.
Yeah.
That, and what does he play?
He was
He's the bass and singer.
singer and kind of the driving force of the band.
Yeah. He was
Okay.
the only permanent
I would think so.
member.
Yeah.
Because
Filthy Phil moved
Filthy
on,
Phil
yeah.
moved on
Yeah.
at the same time as Brian Robertson moved on.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Brian Robertson came from Thin Lizzy, and he was a big fan. Filthy Phil was a big fan of his and wanted, and so they came on. They did one or two albums, but Lemmy wasn't really getting on with them, and so Robertson leaves, and the drummer leaves at the same time. He's like, "Nah, I'm going too," and so Lemmy had to kind of rebuild the band.
Yeah, but 16 albums?
16
Wow.
albums.
I would have never
Yeah,
even guessed
no, me
4.
neither. Yeah.
I would have like under 10.
For Motorhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Ace of Spades was an amazing
That's
album.
huge,
That was
yeah.
their huge album. This is
Everybody's owned a copy of
like 3
it.
years later or
Yeah.
something like that.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I put on Beer Drinkers and
And Hellraisers,
Hellraisers just over the weekend.
Oh, because of when he passed?
Well, I heard about, and I was thinking Motorhead, so I pulled that vinyl out. It was one of the first vinyls.
Yeah, it's a good
I
record.
ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
White
fun.
Line Fever. And,
Yeah.
yeah, it's got some good stuff.
And the
right?
title song, which is a ZZ Top song, right? Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah,
so-
cheers to him.
Dinner.
Rest in peace, sir.
Thanks for the music.
Thanks for the music. Boys, do you want to do a little interview with Mr. Eric Taunt?
Why, yes.
Mead with the Mission.
Yeah.
Taunt
Indeed.
Wineries, LLC.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then we'll
Yes,
come back.
yes.
and-
Does he have some we're going to taste?
Yes.
We're going to drink some.
We're going to drink.
Let's do it.
All right.
All
I
right.
We're
don't
going to
even-
drink. Well, I predict we're going to drink an entire bottle.
Really?
Oh.
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't
Depends
know.
on how it tastes.
I don't even drink, but
Yeah, I know.
I'm interested. The last
We
time
gonna
I
get
had
The
mead.
night is young.
We're going to get Jeff drunk.
Yeah. Last time
Jeff
I
going to get drunk.
had mead, it was awful. So I
Okay.
don't I don't know what my expectations are.
I don't have any knowledge of mead, so this is going to be an educational experience for me. So I'm looking forward to
Well,
it. So
Made from
Like those.
love.
made with
Yes.
love and
Made
honey.
from love. And it's a local dude, right? It's a local
yeah,
dude
yeah,
doing this
yeah.
thing,
Based in
right? He's
Auburn.
from Auburn. Okay.
trying to get a business kicked off. So
Yeah. Well,
Jeez,
here's
right on.
here's to Eric.
let's go.
All right. We'll see
All
you
right.
later, guys.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Settle down, settle down, settle down. Yeah, don't adjust your sets. We do have a guest on the show. Tonight we've got Eric Taunt of Taunt Wineries, the newly established Taunt Wineries.
In process of being
In
established.
Process of being established.
Yeah.
He is starting his own, do you call it a meadery?
A little bit of both.
Kind of.
Winery, meadery.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got to start with Eric. I appreciate you being here
Mhm.
because when Kyle, our show's resident philosopher, and I started Dunscap Games,
Mhm.
Eric was one of our biggest supporters.
Oh, geez. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so I'm happy to do the
Return the
little bit
favor.
we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
to return the favor. So
Yeah.
welcome to the show, Eric. What is mead?
So,
Yeah,
so
right.
mead is the oldest alcohol ever produced. They originally started making it in ancient China, 8,000 BC, using honey as the source for fermentation.
Okay,
Uh,
so it's
So
all
the-
honey based.
right.
Okay,
The difference between wine and mead is basically just a honey for mead, sugar, any kind of sugar for wine.
for wine. Okay,
Yeah.
and then all the fruit in the wine is usually just the
flavor.
the flavor.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the different grape varietals
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So with mead, and I know you brought us a beautiful
Mhm.
sample. This is a jalapeno
Yes.
sample, but you can sort of do the same thing with a plethora.
Of
Trying to use big
flavors.
words,
Yes.
flavors, because you said you've done like blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, all
Yeah.
all that
Um,
stuff.
roasted oak, vanilla, some combinations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What got you?
Hibiscus.
What got you into making mead?
So about a year ago, the wife and I were talking about we wanted to pick up a new hobby with our tax return. Just take a little bit of the tax return and
Start
a new hobby.
Yeah.
Because, we didn't have a whole lot of hobbies other than the kids.
Right.
So I bought a mead making kit, which was like $50 for all the equipment I needed to do a 1 gallon batch. And I just kind of got addicted.
Yeah.
And then after doing it for a little while, I thought, my dad, he's been making wines, fruit wines and stuff like that from the fruit that grows on his property since probably he was a teenager.
Okay.
So whole lot of years. And
You're a Pacific Northwest guy, right?
Yeah.
Olympia? Is that where you grew up?
So Olympia is where I went to high school.
Okay.
Grew up until then in Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Tacoma kid.
Yeah.
And you and the family are now in the Auburn area, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olympia High School or
Yeah.
nice.
Hey, Eric, did you end up having some sort of a conversation with your dad when you were young? At what age did he start talking to you about the birds and
The honeybees, you
good
mean
question.
for
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah.
not recall.
You don't recall?
Specifically.
Yeah. But you have children, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
all
knows
right.
what he's doing.
I have 3 of them.
Fantastic. Nice job.
Yes.
Do you blame it on the bees?
No.
Okay.
No.
Damn
no.
birds.
Yeah. No.
So, what is the actual process? Because I've seen like beer made, and beer can get very stinky.
Right.
Oh,
So mead, not so much stinky. You basically take a container of some sort. You put in your honey, your water, and your yeast is all you actually need to make mead. You can make it with just those 3 ingredients. You seal it up, put an airlock on top, and let it sit for a month.
Okay, completely airtight.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the airlock allows the CO2 gas to escape
Yeah.
because
Uh,
the
there's an
yeast, when
exchange.
it's
Yeah.
eating up the sugar,
it'll cause pressure.
producing CO2 gas
Yeah.
as well as alcohol.
Okay.
And the airlock only lets the CO2 out.
Okay.
So
Right now, what kind of how many batches are you producing?
I got 3 going right now, 3 1 gallons right now, just until I get my licensing squared away.
Yeah.
And
that's really what you're trying to do at this point.
Right.
Because you've got a crowdfunding happening right now to get the business going. Yeah.
And that, honestly, the whole reason for the business, what I wanted to start it for was it came down to an old friend of mine who passed away about a year ago. He was a fellow veteran, was transitioning out of the military, and he
Had a hard time with
he died.
Yeah.
Don't want to explain exactly how, because that's his and his family's business.
Totally.
But one of his things was he wanted to have donations in his name go to the Valhalla Project, which is a organization that helps out service members who have had problems transitioning out and all that kind of stuff. And I know I've had help from a few of those organizations over the years. And why not add in a portion of it that allows me to give back to those organizations?
Yeah,
So certain blends that we're going to produce are going to be called mission meads. And each one of those is going to be assigned to a specific organization where we'll give a percentage of the profits to those veteran service groups.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. Can I ask you about your what branch were you?
I was Army National Guard. I was with
Okay.
Washington National Guard.
Yeah, my son was as well.
yeah.
So yeah.
81st Brigade.
Okay.
So I deployed in 0405 and then 0809.
Over to
First deployment, we just went over to Kuwait, where I pulled gate guard duty the whole time. And then the second deployment, we were in Mosul, Iraq.
Wow.
So, which was a rather hot spot for mortar rounds at the time.
Yeah. Man.
So,
Yeah. When did you get out?
at the end of 2009, I was actually
2009, okay.
stop lost while I was over there.
Oh,
So I had another 6 months past my contract
wow.
that I had to stay in because of that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, man, I applaud that because I come from a family of veterans, not one myself, but a family of veterans. So I applaud anybody, because anybody that's willing to sacrifice their life, their time with their loved ones, the damage that they potentially can take is a friggin' hero. And I don't care what
for sure.
branch you are, how long you were in, whatever.
Yeah.
So good on you.
Yeah.
And that's Mead with a Mission, or Mission Meads that you're going to do?
Yeah. Mead with a Mission is like the catchphrase that I came up with for that.
Like
so
I like it.
That's great.
What is your so once you so the crowdfunding is going to help you get the business off the ground. It's going to set up either a commercial space or allow you to build a commercial space at your property in Auburn, so you can produce more and be in line with, I'm sure there's probably lots of Washington State rules around wineries and stuff.
Yeah, let alone businesses.
Right. On top of everything else.
Yeah.
What are some of the hoops that you got to jump through?
So you have to, there's federal licensing, the TTB license that requires you to register with the federal government. And it's very similar processing to what Washington State requires.
Okay.
One aspect of it, why I can't just set it up in my basement and do it there or in my kitchen, is because the Washington State Alcohol and Cannabis Board requires wherever it's produced to be have no direct access to the resident.
Okay.
If it's
is that
at
like
a home.
Cross contamination kind of a thought or something?
Not sure.
Or are they just making it?
Just another hurdle.
It's a hurdle that somebody decided this is a requirement. And so
but
that's a requirement we got to meet.
Yeah. That's just the way it is.
I mean, I really enjoy our food safety and stuff.
Yeah, it saves a lot of lives. It does.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about yeast and alcohol is it kills the germs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, watching movies and stuff, they always talk about drinking mead rather than water, because water's always contaminated. Quench your thirst and get your
from kindergarten on up.
I mean, there's a reason why the French started drinking watered wine at a very young age.
Yeah,
back
all the bacteria and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd have liked to gone to school back in those days. Mom, I'm dehydrated.
No, you're in the fields picking potatoes.
Yeah, but I gotta hydrate.
Yeah.
You don't mind picking potatoes if you're drinking mead.
Right.
Just sweating.
Yeah. Hey, in that whole process of going through the hoops and that sort of thing, when I've talked to people that have started breweries or wineries and that such thing, there's a mission to potentially grow your business beyond just your garage, right?
Right.
And you have a passion. You've got what'd you call it? A pastime,
A hobby.
a hobby,
Yeah.
right? And so that hobby may grow into, you hit pay dirt.
Right.
Have you thought about what your idea of expansion might be, or where that might go?
Right. So eventually a warehouse facility that I could produce out of, hire some employees.
Yeah.
Maybe hire some fellow veterans, disabled veterans that have difficulty working in other environments, that kind of
Bigger
stuff.
batch units and stuff. Yeah. Are you thinking right now that you're going to sell privately, or are you going to, I think we talked beforehand, maybe talking to some of the local bars and stuff like that to carry the product?
Yeah, absolutely. I've considered going in and giving my pitch to the manager or
Yeah,
whoever's
sure. Oh,
on
yeah.
site and saying, hey, look, I got this really great product. It's locally produced.
Yeah.
It's
Veteran owned.
veteran owned.
Oh yeah, it's
These-
a win.
These ones support these different groups, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely trying to get it sold in a lot of local places as well as individual sales if I need to. One of the things that I've also considered is some kind of aspect on a website where I would have you could choose how your wine is produced, what you want out of it.
Like a personal.
Like, yeah, you want a personalized blend that has
That'd be
this
pretty
flavor and that flavor and this type of honey,
you
wildflower versus.
purchase so many bottles.
Yeah.
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 No, I like that idea.
Yeah,
And yeah. How does it travel? Do you see it being a singular servings, or does it come in a keg? Or
It would be in bottles.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Back when cider became a big deal, probably back in the late 90s, probably mid 90s to late 90s. And then it took a big jump because people were getting away from beer and they were going to cider. Do you see a mead growth heading that direction too? Because there's a lot less people drinking these days,
Right.
isn't there? And so I'm just wondering, like, you obviously have a side gig or a job, and this is kind of a side gig, right? So what's your fear? I mean, there's no fear. You're just doing it. It's a hobby. It's great, but I'm happy for you for that. But I'm always concerned as a business person how things will scale and where the trends are headed. Have you thought about? Are there a lot of mead producers in Washington?
There are a few, but Washington is a market of craft.
Yeah.
It really
Alcohol,
is, yeah.
craft alcohol.
Craft
Yeah.
beer.
People
Yeah.
love it here.
Yeah.
They love different, new,
Right.
Small batch stuff.
small
Yeah.
batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We're not just stuck with our animal beer and our
right.
Oli and
Budweiser.
Yeah.
What is it? Rainier beer here.
Rainier. That's right.
That's what Dad
Yeah.
grew up.
In a can, in a
Right.
paper
Oh,
sack.
yeah.
We're not stuck with Pabst.
Yeah. What's the shelf life on something like this?
Same as any other bottle of wine.
Okay, so like I know white wines are usually like a couple of years. I mean, they're usually when they hit the shelf, they're ready to drink, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But white wine maybe up to 2 years.
It could be even more. I mean,
Okay.
with wines, age often makes it better.
Yeah.
Unless there's some kind of difficulty with the cork
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
or the
Yeah.
sealing, then it'll turn to vinegar.
Nice. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And enough age can cause that to turn to vinegar.
Yeah.
Short as long as it's sealed properly,
it should last.
Should last indefinitely.
We did this wine challenge with the family, my wife's family from California, and we all brought a wine and everybody sampled it. And nobody knew whose they were sampling.
That's
It
cool.
was all one variety, and I forget what it was. It was a red. But I grabbed one out of my cabinet that I'd had for a couple of years and took it down there. And it was an Oregon, I think it was a Pinot. And we all sampled them. And then the winner was my bottle of wine, but not mine. Somebody else had bought one right off the shelf and brought it. I brought the exact same wine, but it had aged like 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So when they pulled it out, I was like, hey, I won. Look at me. It's like, no, that's mine.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, shit. So, yeah, I totally get the.
And you know what? Most people prefer an aged wine.
Yeah.
It generally tastes better
Yeah.
once it's been aged for a while. So,
What do you think when you're ready to go in and pitch? What are you is there one flavor that you have now? I know you brought us the jalapeno.
so that seems to be a a favorite amongst everybody that I've shared.
Shared it with.
Yeah.
Should we try a little?
That's a great
That's a
segue right
segue
there.
right there.
Sounds like a great segue to me.
I'm gonna clean the palate and get some water.
Oh yeah, great idea. It's like the Pepsi challenge.
But I'm liking this because I love the color of it.
Yeah.
It's a great color. I mean, it looks like a cider, looks like an apple juice, and this is usually going to be chilled, right?
I prefer it chilled. It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
And it's all down to personal preference.
So what's in this?
Honey, water, yeast, jalapenos soaked in it for 24 hours after it was done fermenting.
And do you
And time.
is the water filtered, or do you do special
Yeah, I
things
use
to the
filtered water.
Cheers,
I
cheers.
know in
appreciate
lots of the, I don't know if you guys can all hear me, but I know in a lot of commercials, it's the water and a whole lot more, and that's
Mhm.
Right.
So I think that's a important thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's to
Cheers.
you,
Yeah. Cheers.
Eric.
I'm already smelling the jalapeno.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yes,
Wow,
I
that
taste
is
it, but you're right. It's
smooth.
not overwhelming
Yeah.
at all,
Wow.
And
but it has that flavor.
taste the flavor of the spice without the burn.
Yeah. And I can taste the honey for sure.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
the
yeah.
alcohol content?
This one's about 14%.
Oh, okay.
Which is about
So-
right for a bottle of wine, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, it's got a little kick.
It does. It kind of follows you around. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But it
Jeff's not
doesn't
a spicy
last
guy.
long.
No,
So-
it just sits there for a second and,
Goes and
and
fades.
fades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalapeno.
Do you have a favorite type of bee you like to use?
Yeah, the type of honey
Well-
would certainly make a difference.
For this, I like wildflower.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah.
You source that out of where?
Right now, just Amazon
Oh,
or
okay. Okay. Yeah,
or
for
local
now.
stores.
For
Local
now.
store.
Yeah.
And then clover makes really good for some of the like toasted oak.
Yeah, sure.
Some of the different.
Yeah, clover's
flavors.
bright. Yellow's nice and kind of slow
Yeah.
and sappy, you know.
For the blackberry mead,
Tupelo
I
honey's
like
good.
using the blackberry honey.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, it's so
that's
nice.
actually
Yeah.
sourced from blackberry bushes.
Yeah, from July.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. And I spent a lot of time as a person cutting down sticker bushes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just been my lot in life. But man, blackberries are really good.
They are.
Mhm.
So I kind of go, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a give and take
but they hurt every time.
Yeah.
every time.
Every time.
Eric, what's
Every
your
time,
favorite? What's your favorite type of mead? And how did you get started in mead? Meaning, what was your first time ever having mead?
I think it was at a Ren fair
Yeah, that was
many
just
years ago.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good pair.
I got a taste of it, and I'm like, this is good stuff.
Yeah. So when you were searching out the hobby, you kind of remembered
Yeah.
that experience and was like, yeah, let's try that.
Oh yeah. That's just like Ren Fair equals bosom.
It also
And then-
equals mead.
Yeah.
Yes, make it a trifecta, people.
But
Yeah.
if a Ren fair doesn't have mead, it's not a
Not a
legit
Ren-
Ren fair.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that a boom mead? Boom mead. Oh, never.
What?
Oh, but I like it. I
I
like
know.
where you're going with
I
that.
don't know.
All right.
I'm not sure what
All
I'm talking about.
Need boo.
Yeah, Jeff, let me ask you, because you ran a bar restaurant
Yep.
for 30 years.
Yeah.
What is the process of somebody that
Oh yeah, from
does
that side,
crafts
huh?
alcohols coming in and pitching you?
People come in a lot from distributors that are trying to sell a whole book full of beers, wines, and meads and beverages to the random person who has a winery out of their backyard. And they walk in and they pitch you. Vodka. There was a gentleman who came in who's from the Seattle area who has a vodka brand, and I can't remember what it was called. But we brought on some of his. But the challenge is that marketing is the biggest aspect of, either marketing or your staff has to get on board. The people that run the place have to get everybody on board and educate the public
To push it.
to push
You
it.
mean the restaurants?
The restaurant
Right.
side, yeah, the restaurant staff. But as far as pitching it to me as an owner, as a purveyor, it was just about a relationship. You know,
Yeah.
I always judged everything on relationships and about attitude and personality. Like, for example, today I went down and got the extinguishers for Cedar Stream Studios done because we had the fire marshal come by.
Oh boy.
And there's this great place down in Georgetown by the Rainier Brewery. And, you know, I've worked with a lot of fire extinguisher people over the years running a restaurant. And it was about the relationship, right?
Nice.
The relationship with the people. And he remembered my name and he said, thank you very much. Gave me a, you know, kind of showed me around his shop a little bit. And he had tanks everywhere and a guy working over in the corner. And
Nice. Was that the A1 guys?
oh, it was in
It's like veteran or something.
veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah, veteran. Is that what you read on that?
The tag, yeah,
The
yeah.
The
veteran.
tag, yeah, the tag. And so, and these guys
Yeah,
were
no.
great. So when someone
Yeah.
comes in, it's usually a customer that all of a sudden says, hey, you want to try a sample of my thing? So we'll throw
Hey,
it on the,
Need a snort to make it through the day?
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
you need a little bit of, you know, connection to the place.
Yeah.
And then what happens is if you can get a group of people, influencers that can talk about it.
Yeah.
For example, we're influencers of
Yeah,
some degree.
Right.
Well, at least Mike is.
About five people.
Yeah, the Jakarta dive.
But if you get influencers and they start talking about it and they start drinking it, then there's a thing that starts happening where one person starts doing it and they're the kind of that lead individual.
Smart,
It's
yeah.
like, what are you drinking? Oh, I'm having some mead from Veterans. And what do you call in your place? I forgot.
Taunt Winery.
Taunt, your last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And all of a sudden things can take off. But it's all about relationships. And that's
and being consistent on, and everybody being consistent.
Yeah.
correct.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's cool because the opportunities there, especially because we do have a bunch of independently owned spots. Having a distribution is always nice,
Yeah.
but I don't know, especially initially, how necessary that would be because you
Right.
could pull it off. And it's a great way to have, when you come up with a new flavor or an opportunity, you can bring those people in to create that buzz because now you've got a launch party.
Yeah.
And it's Mead with a mission, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a lot of it's easier to catch a buzz and kind of catch local fire.
Yeah,
with
Kyle
that.
and I looked at doing all that kind of because there's a bunch of game distributors here
Mhm.
that'll
Yeah.
go around to the stores and pitch for you, but they take such a chunk
Big cut.
out of
Yeah.
everything.
Well, and and if you get a distributor, you get lost in a book.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm going through a
No,
book. If
no
I don't
personal connection.
yeah.
at
So
all.
if you go with Columbia or as a owner going through the book, you're like, oh, what's this
Yeah.
or Taunt Mead. If it's not something you saw around, you know that other people haven't seen it around, and so that's where that relationship building process, whether it's
Yeah.
yourself or whether it's somebody that you hire or that's got passion that goes out and does that
to
part
make
of
that
it.
connection.
Some
to
kind
make
of
the
celebrity.
Yeah.
something of
Sure.
that nature.
Yeah,
Britney
Yeah.
Spears.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny
You
Day.
know.
Oh,
Get the
yeah.
dab.
Yeah, get the Depp.
I don't know how much that is. Just have to give him a case.
The ghost of Ivor Hagelin.
Right.
The best example I have of people doing it right back in the early 90s when I got started, 90, 91 down in Pioneer Square, was Mike Hale and Maritime Pacific. They all self-distributed. And when you
Wow.
self-distribute, you have that one person that's going in there every week on a Tuesday at 2:00 for that person. And they know over time they start to develop that relationship. And the ones that really succeeded that came on early or didn't succeed and came on early, like breweries that didn't do well, they just jumped on board with a distributor and got eaten up, like you said.
Lost in the crowd.
Lost in the crowd, but
Yeah.
also the chunk of money that's taken out.
Oh,
Right.
Sure, you've got
Yeah.
expenses with, L&I and truck repair and gas and all that sort of thing, but that's part of the development, I think, of the product. Is the relationship.
Unless you're a household name, you really don't want to do distribution company.
Yeah.
Because otherwise,
Yeah, or nationwide.
What's this?
Something a larger
Right.
area than you might
Yeah.
be able to cover yourself.
Yeah,
But,
and you're just getting started. So I mean, as
Yeah.
far as
Oh,
your,
yeah.
your
He's
You
got
should have
three-
such trouble.
He's
So
got 3 kids that can haul boxes.
Yeah. Come on,
all day
kid.
long.
Yeah, no. The
lift with
added
your knees,
flavoring.
kids.
Yeah.
So what if there's
Child labor
3,
day.
6, and 9?
9, 11, and 14.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Gra-
Jeff is a
grab a
great
case,
resource. He knows a
yeah.
ton. So
Yeah, no, he was on that side of things for a
Yeah.
while. I mean, good at it.
yeah, good at knows.
Is your licensing based on volume? Like if you were 50
Yes.
gallons a year or 5,000
So-
gallons a year?
It's actually a pretty big range. A small winery is considered less than 250,000 a year,
Wow,
All right.
and that's liters.
Yeah, but still, that's
but
a lot.
that's a lot.
Anything more than that, you have to go through a whole nother
If
step.
I had
that's-
250,000 of anything,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
be happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Ooh. Yeah, and if you can make 50 cents a liter after everything else, you're looking fantastic,
yeah,
right? It's like, oh, yeah, I'll take 5.
No, but this is really good. I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying.
Yeah, no,
this.
this is fantastic.
I've never had mead before
Right.
that I know of.
I-
I really enjoy this.
I have had mead before, and it was
Mm-hmm.
when we first started the Whistle Stop back in 1995. One of the customers, after we had switched to go non-smoking in November 1st of 1995,
I remember the day.
brought it in as a gift. He said, "Here," and it sat on. it wasn't a popular thing just
Yeah.
because beer was the popular thing and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
But I don't remember it tasting this good.
No.
right. A
all.
lot of meads are a lot sweeter than what I make them.
Yeah, this is really drinkable.
Normally, with most of the commercially available meads, they do a lot of back sweetening afterward.
Oh.
Once it's done fermenting, they'll add some more honey to give it a little bit more honey
Is that an
kick.
expectation with mead? People expect it
A lot
to
of
be
times,
sweet?
there are some that I've had that are that they specifically advertise it as a drier mead,
Okay.
and that's closer to what I make.
That sounds good. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not out here trying to make dessert wines.
Right. Yeah. No Moscato or whatever.
I'm trying to make some. I'm not making port.
No, you're. Let me give you.
I'm making something that could be drinkable for a
Yeah.
decent amount
And
of
I
time.
really think you have. My anticipation for what it was going to be thicker,
Mhm.
right? More syrupy. And this is really just like I don't know, like a cider.
Yeah. The
know what
cider
I mean?
without
Very
the
nice.
apple, more of a honey
Right.
cider.
yeah.
And I
It's
love a
really
good
good.
cider. And
Yeah.
I love a good dry cider.
But
Yeah.
this hits me as more about fall and winter,
This
right?
one?
Because
Yeah.
a cider, you could be at a picnic or something. I mean, I drink this at a picnic. Don't
Yeah,
get me
you
wrong.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like that just seems kind of more bippity. This seems you could be in front of a fire and
Mhm.
drink. This.
Hey, Eric, what do you do with it? Can you heat it up and drink it warm like a toddy?
I imagine you could.
Okay, it just
Yeah.
seems like that would be a really nice thing. Thinking of like
I
a
don't-
warm,
Yeah.
like an autumn month
I
or
mean,
something like that.
mulled
yeah.
wine.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
I-
mulled wine?
It's
Mulled-
the added spice.
It's
spiced.
warmed up,
Oh,
Yeah.
just spiced wine. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Gotcha.
spiced and warmed up.
Okay.
From the Europe.
Yeah.
And this is going to sound like
Don't say
I'm
it.
exactly as smart as I am.
Yeah,
Take that. How does champagne get bubbly? Can this be bubbly?
It can be.
Okay. What do you think? What would you think of that?
So
Add a little effervescence.
The French fart in it.
I've actually played around with that. You actually have to have very specific bottles for that.
Oh, so it's not a different yeast. It's the
It-
bottle?
So there is a different process,
All
but
right.
it's a different bottle in that if you use a standard wine bottle like this, it'll explode.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to have a
'Cause there's
third
a lot of
bottom or
pressure.
something.
Oh.
It,
Hmm.
there's a whole
Material
thing
and
to the
design.
design.
Yeah, I like it.
And then
Molotov
Yeah, you're-
was onto something.
it's all down to the ceiling as well. That's why they have very specific types of corks
Yeah.
All right.
for that.
Because I think
But,
that would be nice too.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and the swing
A
lock.
sparkling mead.
the swing lock tops.
Yeah, the top.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Like
They
St.
use
Pauli's
those for
girl.
a lot of homebrew beers. You can use those as well. And basically, the way you do it is you use whatever yeast you're using throughout. And when you're done fermenting it, right before you bottle it, you just add a touch of yeast and then you seal it.
And then that activates inside.
Yep.
Okay.
And then when you pop it, that's when the CO2 gets released and it
And then you get the
becomes
bubbles.
fizzy.
And everybody
Oh.
celebrates. Mazel tov.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's the first guy who figured that out? What?
He went through quite a lot of bottles.
A
And
bunch of,
he got the.
he got a bunch of shrapnel in his face.
You know, honestly, not gonna lie, early on, I bottled a little too early on a couple of batches, and when I pulled the cork, it
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh no.
because there was a secondary fermentation that was going on that I didn't know about early on,
Oh no.
and yeah,
Yeah.
now I know.
So a lot of
And knowing
you
is
know.
half
lot
the
of
battle.
lot of learning curve.
Yeah.
Is there a flavor that you haven't tried yet that you're really wanting to jump into?
Yeah, I've pretty much been experimenting with
Just
everything I
Citrus
possibly can.
and-
Citrus is difficult because of the acidity.
Oh,
Getting the
sure.
balance.
You gotta, if you want citrus, generally the ideal is to add citrus after the fact.
Yeah,
Kind of what you did with the
Yeah,
jalapenos.
yeah,
that makes sense. But it
Um,
does kind of cut the sweet a little.
yeah.
So I could see that trick in the brain a little.
I did produce some bottles of pineapple
Oh,
mead,
that sounds good. Was it?
and that was really good. Yeah, but I added the pineapple post.
Afterwards, yeah.
Post. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that, do you have to bottle it right away once it's done fermenting, or do you have some time to?
You can leave it in the airlocked container for quite a while before
Okay.
you need to bottle it.
Okay. But it has to still have the lid tight with the CO2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
escape.
or other
with the
other
airlock.
things could invade. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's still a healthy system.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, fascinating
Yeah, what
stuff.
about kombucha? I know I always mispronounce that, but that it's still
Kombucha?
alive at the time because the alcohol content is
Right.
low enough. But at 14%, is the yeast is done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The alcohol itself will kill the yeast
And
and,
it just-
finish it off.
Sometimes, like
So-
human civilization, we just go too far one direction.
Yes.
It's what goes up
yeah.
must come down.
Yeah, geez, I think it's cool, man.
There's a little bit of chemistry. So do you do
Yeah.
you have gauges or some kind of thing that can tell you what the alcohol content is? And that
So you can gauge about what it's going to be when you start by using what's called a hydrometer.
okay.
And you basically put some of your beginning product in a tube. You drop the hydrometer in there, and wherever it floats tells you
The
It's
alcohol
number.
content, yeah. The
And
density of it,
then
yeah.
when it's done, you do the same thing and you gauge that number again, and then you do the math to figure out what the alcohol content is.
Gotcha.
Nice. Is 14% typical of meads across the board, or it varies?
It varies depending on how much honey you put in it,
The type of yeast.
the type of yeast, all that kind of stuff.
Can you do more than one kind of yeast at a time? Do they battle it out like Battle of the Network Stars?
I mean,
Yes.
you would probably end up with some off flavors
All right.
and some weird.
Because they
stuff
each
going
have their own
on.
parameter of
Yeah.
survivability or whatever. Yeah.
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 Hmm.
The-
Do you know
the-
how many hundreds of batches have you made to get your
so,
product? A lot.
yeah, quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've made a few 6-gallon batches, and those were
Wow.
fun.
You give that a lot for birthday, Christmas, Easter.
That's what I gave to everybody for Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody's mad about
Except-
that. Yeah.
It actually wasn't mead that I gave for Christmas this year. A friend of mine gave me a whole ton of pears and
Fun.
plums.
Yeah.
And so I made a 6-gallon batch of pear wine and a 5-gallon batch of plum wine.
Wow.
Nice.
And
With
That's
those,
what
do
I
you do
gave
that
away.
in the fermentation process?
Yeah.
Rather than the after, like you do with the jalapenos?
Yeah, those go in while you're fermenting.
Do you have to balance out the amount of honey you put in because the pears and the plums have sugar as well?
So those ones I actually use sugar for.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Just
So
to
that
make-
was a wine as
Yeah.
opposed to a made.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I bet that was good. Same yeast, different yeast.
I actually use the same yeast.
All right.
So I got
Yeah.
around 14%.
Yeah. What's your favorite? I mean, I know that when you brew beer,
Mhm.
the Europeans or the Germans specifically, they use a specific type of yeast
Mm-hmm.
that is just more flavorful and kind of has maybe banana and clove and, or maybe, I'm thinking of Belgian.
It has those little
There
notes
are
left
a
behind.
lot of different types of yeast.
Yeah. So yeast is basically the big flavor profile, like a Hefeweizen is, got a kind of a lemony banana kind of a flavor. What would you call that? That sort of
Like a
thing.
citrus.
But in the United States,
Lamana.
Widmer Hefeweizen, for example, instead of them using,
So good.
German style yeast, they went ahead and just put a lemon on each, lemon on each glass. But you can change your profile considerably when using different types of yeast, right?
Yeah, there's been quite a bit of experimenting with types of yeast as well. You can use any kind you want.
Yeah.
And I've experimented with ones that were QA 23 or 32, Lavin 1118, a few other different types. A lot of them have different effects. I mean, depending on what you're doing, some of them even require certain temperatures that'll
activate them.
Yeah. Or they will activate them. They'll be just fine, but then they'll stall out and maybe not be able to handle the alcohol content.
Do you just add more yeast to help that out, or do you just bail on that batch?
I've never bailed on a batch.
Good for you.
There was my very first batch I bailed on.
Okay.
And that was because it was non-alcoholic because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Funny water.
I followed some printed out instructions that just kind of sucked.
Well, that doesn't count. It's just you got to mulligan. You mulligan that.
And I'm like, you know what? I got to try this again. And I dumped it out. And I started over, and the next batch was fantastic.
That's the entrepreneur in there. Yeah. Just keep moving.
And with distillation, like copper is coveted, right? And stuff like that. In fermentation, do you like to go into wood barrels or stainless steel or copper? Or
glass.
Glass?
Oh, glass.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Glass carboys
so it's
for the most
not
part.
a factor at all. It's perfectly neutral so that you control.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Interesting.
It's what I prefer.
Do some
cool.
people
That-
some people that make mead and produce mead, do they actually use, like Mike was saying, like an oak barrel or
I imagine they do.
Okay, I don't know how the process is.
Yeah, but glass keeps it neutral every single time.
Right.
So that's
There are some plastic fermenters out there, stainless steel ones.
Yeah, we call them
that kind of stuff.
I don't trust plastic.
The stainless steel ones.
There's no romance to that.
Get a little bigger.
And
that's
once you get
what
industrial
do.
or whatever, sure.
Higher productions.
Yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit because you are crowdfunding right now, and you can find that. What's the easiest way to find your crowdfunding?
So I have a couple social media pages going, Facebook and Instagram. Taunt Winery LLC.
And that's TAUNT.
Yes.
Okay.
And then and I've advertised the crowdfunding there. It's a GoFundMe, help launch a veteran-owned meadery.
How are you finding? Because I've never used crowdfunding, but I'm fascinated by it, and I've participated and given money on several. How are you finding that process?
So they take a little chunk,
Yeah,
but then I mean, it's a lot of getting your name out there and
Yeah.
notifying people what you're trying to accomplish.
It's economic democracy, right? So, yeah.
Do you feel like they're supporting you? The crowdsourcing site?
I mean, it's mostly an automated app.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. How much are you looking for?
6,500 is my low end get started with everything bare minimum I want.
And that'll allow you to build a space at your property, probably convert your garage into a production facility.
Yeah.
I think that's very reasonable.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of money.
Yeah, let's shoot for 10, everybody.
Yeah.
Right now. No, honestly. No, that's very rich. To start a production business?
If I could get to 10 or 12, then I would rent out a facility to
I
work
do
out
like the
of.
idea of building it at your house because that way you don't have to worry about rent raising up and all this other insurances and all this other
few more control.
weird. And just like with the glass, you know exactly what's happening in that area. Right. So that makes it more of a given. You don't have to worry about fluctuations in your
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you have the space.
If you have the space. Yeah. It's easy for me to say. I don't live there.
Anything above and beyond.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to go towards expansion.
Okay. You have some marketing expenses in there as well.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet.
That's
mostly just doing it all myself.
Phase 2. Yeah.
Talking to people, posting on social media.
Yeah, which is a good way to begin your pitch, right? And to hone your pitch.
Yeah.
Because everybody needs an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Are you, I'm sorry, I know you grew up in Tacoma and then you live now in Federal Way?
Auburn.
Auburn. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a local guy. And
I've been in this area since 2009.
Okay.
Or no, 2006 is when I first moved up here, but then I deployed for a while and left.
Yeah, were you Fort Lewis then?
No.
Oh, because you're National Guard. Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
So I was actually stationed out of the Olympia Armory.
Oh, yeah.
And then did you, you said you came up here and you moved to Tacoma. Where were you before that?
So I moved up to this area.
To Auburn.
From Olympia.
Yeah. Gotcha. But you're an Olympia original guy.
Tacoma original. High school in Olympia.
Can we get a core sample?
High school to my early 20s, I was in Tacoma, Olympia. Now you got me doing it.
Yeah. It's easy to do.
Moved up to the Kent, Renton, Auburn area.
Kenton, we call it.
The Tri-City.
You've almost made it. You're on your way to Renton.
Yeah. Go north, young man.
Yeah. I did live in Renton for a while.
Yeah. I knew there was something.
And your wife's from Renton. Your wife's from Renton.
Yeah.
She's from right up the hill. Yeah. Neighborhood of Burgundy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The same church that they went to. And
stuff. Yeah.
So he's got Renton.
Yeah.
Cred.
Renton cred. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, we got to get him a Our Town shirt.
Yeah, we have some in the back. I'm not sure what sizes we got left, so we'll take a look.
Yeah.
But, geez, everybody go right now. Look up Taunt Winery. I can't even speak. Taunt Winery on the
LLC.
Facebook.
TAUNT.
Or they can look for your name as well.
Yeah.
And probably get some connections there. We'll post on our website and our socials as well, so you can find it. Go support, man. This is a great venture. Veteran owned. It's going to support disabled veterans and veteran causes,
and perhaps contribute to a wonderful marriage. A great transition into a new business.
Yes,
a new career.
I spent 18 years doing quality for aerospace.
Oh
yeah. The market's not great for that right now.
Have some fun and you're making something.
Yes,
it's really neat.
I'm
it's like
producing
baking a
something
cake,
I've got a passion
gives
about.
You a buzz.
Yeah, you're a creator.
I mean, that quality experience gives me the statistical math to know quality and be able to figure out what I need to figure out.
Drill down on the details and all that stuff. Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
I'm really happy with this, Eric. And I wouldn't, if someone said, "Hey, let's try some mead," I would say, "No, thanks." I wouldn't, but I would drink this, like you said, Mike, out by a campfire.
Fantastic.
I'd bring it to a
Yes.
party just for
Yeah.
something different. And like you said, the notes of it, the jalapeno, don't stick with you.
Mhm.
No.
It's not like my tongue is swimming in heat
No.
or anything. It's
Yeah.
gone.
You get it at the beginning, and then it's
Yeah.
gone,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
nice.
need another
Another
goal to
goal.
get it
I
back.
agree,
So
yeah. So
yeah.
good job.
yeah, it's really
Yeah.
nice.
Well done.
It took a little while to dial that in, but it turned out real nice.
Nice.
You dialed it.
Yeah, definitely, and use us as a resource as much
Yeah.
as you
Oh
need
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Promotional stuff.
Yep.
Jeff's a great resource because
Mhm.
he's just been in that restaurant bar industry for 100 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to help any way I can. Consult or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do
Drink.
that. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
to samples.
And if everybody watching throws $5
hey
bucks
guys,
at
I
you,
got a
there.
new experiment done. Let's taste this.
Let's taste this.
Hey, if those damn kids' ears won't slip any bottles, I will do it for you. You know.
Yeah, what Mike is saying is, if everybody watching
Oh, yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
listening wherever, $5, man, gets this off
Gets us to the
ground.
goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I have a plan for anybody that bags over 50. We're going to have a launch party, do a private tasting of everything
Oh no, I'm in.
that I'm generally making.
Well done.
We should have a Moskowitz bottle. Just a tint of sadness.
Sweat and desperation.
That's what stubbornness tastes like. We'll find out.
Eric, are you experimenting with any labels or anything? Or
Yeah, label
logos or-
design.
Yeah, so labeling requires a whole nother thing with the federal government,
Oh.
getting them approved. So once I got the rest of it settled in,
Yeah.
then I'm going to make the labels for the main
3.
things I want to sell.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Your
The
top
first
3.
top 3, submit those labels, get them
Got it.
approved,
Got
all that kind of stuff. So,
How about an R Town label? We'll make the label.
Ooh.
hey,
Yeah.
Yeah,
See the
no, I would
bottles.
do. Let's
Yeah.
come up with a blend.
We can do
But-
the bottle.
Yeah.
You know,
we can,
Yeah, all three of us in
Definitely
one
work
flavor
on one.
apiece.
yeah.
uh,
60 cases.
I think it's great. And alcoholic beverages don't need the same nutritional label, or they do. Like
There
salt,
are
sugars, blah 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 blah.
there are certain things that need
Okay.
to be on it
Yeah.
very specifically. You'd have to report
You send that to a
your
lab. and they
recipe
send- yeah.
to the government,
All right.
and they keep it on file or something.
Something.
Interesting.
It's honey, yeast, and water.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Yeah,
in different quantities.
and then occasionally you use a element, a yeast nutrient to keep it going, make it go stronger. There's one out there that actually adds flavor to your mead, gives it a little bit of a floral flavor.
Hmm.
You use the granulated bee honey or bee pollen,
Oh, sure, sure.
and that's got a lot of nitrogen in it, which the yeast feeds off of.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you use that, then you get a real floral
Hmm.
taste
Huh.
to the mead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always trying to give me bee pollen because I have bad allergies in
yeah.
spring and
Yeah,
summer. So
yeah. Local bee
I just
pollen.
need to drink
People
more.
have had a lot of success with that,
Yeah.
and just a whole bunch of different niche things that you could find.
Yeah.
No, I think it's good. There's a lot of really good potential with this. This is
Yeah.
a good
A
idea.
lot of local
Yeah.
things
Yes.
put in there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. And Mike, you got to get your hives going. So.
Yeah. In first year, I probably won't harvest, right?
Sure.
But, unless it happens to be a great year.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you got to let them get stable for the overwintering. But this will be the first time I'm going to have them covered, not enclosed, but covered, so I don't have to worry about water.
Yeah.
It takes they have to spend a lot of calories to keep everything dry. You just pop them one at a time. You can exclude them from that, like a day
Yeah.
before if you really want to, or just pop it and that way the frame doesn't get damaged.
Yeah.
And so they don't have to spend time, energy,
rebuild it.
and feel bad about you
Yeah.
wrecking their home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just stealing their food. But
That's for my
yeah.
babies.
But
They
bees
make
make
excess.
more than they need. They're the plant a tree even though you won't rest under its
Yeah.
shade. Bees are the epitome of that.
Okay.
They're making honey and food stores for a generation they will never meet.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Oh no, they're really good. Pay it forward.
To the bears.
Oh yeah, they're good. Oh yeah, for the bears.
For the
Yeah.
bears.
Oh man.
No,
Bears
this
will
is
come
this is
and raid.
fascinating. We got to get your hive going. We got to get Taunt Winery up and
Yes.
going so we can have our own Mike
Yes.
Honey,
Yeah.
our town mead.
Let's
And we'll
do it.
figure out a
Oh
flavor.
yeah.
Good
So,
to me.
Yeah, everybody watching, go on the GoFundMe right now. Look for it and Pop $5 in there.
Yeah, throw $5 at it. They're
$5.
looking good.
Anything helps.
Anything and everything. Eric, thank you so much for coming in,
Yes.
man. We appreciate
I
you
appreciate it.
coming down and talking about it. I'm fascinated. This is educational. So
It's good
Awesome.
stuff. I appreciate it.
Yelling that at somebody. The dude over there has got weed, dude.
All right,
Go
here we
get
go.
him.
he's holding.
He's holding.
Whoa. Calm down, everybody. Hey, great having Eric.
Oh, what a sweet
Taunt.
guy.
What a great guy. Just a sweetheart of a guy.
Right on.
He does the Mead thing, which I was glad he was here because I learned a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, Charles, what is mead?
Mead is honey-based wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was flavored very well with his jalapenos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sugar, water, and yeast.
Yes.
Make that.
Yes.
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
plus the
I like
jalapeno. But
got a nice little buzz off of that.
yeah, no, that was nice.
Yeah. I don't even.
Jeff doesn't even drink anymore.
Yeah.
He's feeling good.
I do now.
Yeah.
No, no, he's got a good product, and I'm really
Yeah.
happy to have had him on the show. He's enthusiastic, he's motivated, and he's got a road ahead of him. But God bless him.
Yeah.
We should
Taking
all,
a chance. Yeah,
we
brave
should
enough
all-
to take a chance.
Yeah.
yeah, we should all take those chances.
Yeah, and if you guys want to support him, it's crowdfunding or Facebook.
Yeah.
Find him. It's Taunt Winery LLC. Mead for a Mission. You could probably search that way. All kinds of different ways. So
Yeah, it's pretty wholesome.
go
stuff.
give him some support. Give him
Yeah.
some love.
Yeah, you
Let's
said
get him
Taunt is Taunt.
Yeah.
Correct. That's
Taunt?
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Taunt.
how I would spell it.
Yeah,
I think that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
not the other way.
Not the other way. All right, boys. Well, ending this here program on something positive.
Mhm.
And instead of a quote this week, I have a news story which came out, I think, last week, but we're in the midst of a new war with Iran.
What?
But an old war has a bittersweet success story. Croatia, which was involved in their civil war back when Yugoslavia split in the 90s, has announced it has freed itself of the scourge of landmines. Finally,
Oh,
after 31 years after the Civil War ended, there was 1.5 estimated 1.5 million landmines planted on by all sides of the conflict, spread across an area that's roughly 453 square miles. It's a lot of fucking land.
Yeah.
That's a lot of land.
A lot. So they have spent €1 billion, and they have believed that they have eliminated all known minefields using metal detectors, heavy machinery, detection dogs, the whole thing. They found almost 107,000 mines and 407,000 pieces of unexploded ordnance.
Wow.
That have all been removed finally. So they believe Croatia is now landmine free.
Oh, well, I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what Princess Diana was kind
she
of
was a
Yeah.
big advocate for that? Because
yeah.
you're out playing,
they're
playing soccer with
awful.
your bros, and then
Awful.
you just get
Yeah.
torn apart.
Yeah.
What a horrible way to die.
Oh, yeah, no, just a horrible thing. And a lot of injuries.
Yes.
Yeah. So, no, it's horrible. And just, man, humans, stop that.
Yes.
Yeah. How come, yeah, I don't know, that even strategies like that are so impacting don't have to be concerned with the full cost accounting
Yeah.
of these decisions,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
equate those almost as bad as like chemical weapons and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah. It just lingers.
Indiscriminate.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So, yeah, geez, thank you,
Carpet
Croatia.
bombing.
And I mean, yes, it's all, yeah. But Croatia
that's some
did
of the-
something about it. They
Yeah.
put money to a good purpose, money and effort,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a great purpose.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're going to leave it there. We're going to come back and do our top 5, which if you are a member in the members only section of our-townpodcast.com or a subscriber on Patreon, you can get this amazing footage of us doing our top 5. This week it's our top 5 action heroes, movie action heroes of all, or action movies of all time.
Yes.
So go check that out. If not, I
Ernest
guess we'll
Saves
just
Christmas.
they should have Ernest Borgnine Saves Christmas.
Yeah,
That's a whole nother.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
Yeah.
a radio play for for the future. We'll come back and do that, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it. And don't forget to visit r-townpodcast.com for all the links. For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.